listening to The Decision Reel.
Okay, welcome to the Decision Reel Movie Review Podcast, where we try and fail to review movies of today and yesterday. We're going to fail this one very hard today. I know it. You want to know why I know it, Wally?
Why?
Because we've got a special guest here today. Who's that special guest?
I yearn to fill. My name is Greg.
He yearns to
It's Gregory.
Gregorus.
It's raining.
It's oh, geez.
It's raining, Greg.
Anyways, from the local band Hydra FX, Greg
Hydra
is
FX.
here.
Sponsored by Land Shark.
Who's that?
He brought the Sharks of Lands. We're
think
here
this-
drinking it.
the
Also,
Southern Trail.
Wally. Hold
Go
on,
ahead.
we're going to get to it. Also, Wally from Hydra FX is here,
Oh, yeah.
as always.
I live here.
Tara is here from
Okay.
her band Nightcap. I want to. We don't really talk about this a lot.
What?
We are mostly all musicians on this podcast, and we rarely talk about music.
That's good.
That's true.
That's important.
That's because that's not what we're here for.
I mean, yes, we're here
Soundtrack
to
in this
talk
was
about.
the shit.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure if we could get paid
We actually have said that
to,
multiple times.
to go out to bars and just talk about movies, I would
Do
probably
that.
choose that over lugging all the fucking bullshit.
I mean, you have
Agreed.
a microphone in your hand when you could talk about anything. No one's going to stop you. I mean,
People let us have microphones, and
You should do a self-help thing at
Dangerous.
bars. You should go out to the bars, let people get drunk so you can talk to them.
that would
Excuse
be
me,
kind of
sir.
funny.
Play something we
How
can
funny would it be? How
play
funny
something
would
we
that be?
can fucking dance
dance
to.
to.
And then I'm like, all right, top 5 movies, and then I'll play what you can dance to.
yeah.
All right, David, come up to the stage. Let's discuss your childhood.
We need to make sure everyone here knows the hurt you're feeling.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Anyways, we're here to talk about a movie today, as picked by Gregory. I'm just going to call you Gregory, by the way. Is that all right?
It's alias.
Sounds a little government /
Gregory
mommy, but I'm here
Barrick.
for it.
Okay, cool. What movie did you pick for us?
Well, Steven, I picked I picked John Q.
John Q. Now, is there a reason you picked that?
Because low-key, I'd smash Denzel.
Yeah, I do it.
It's got to be a Denzel
My
movie.
big, colorful hall pass.
Oh my God. I mean,
But hey, dude, all jokes aside, Denzel's probably one of the greatest of all time,
the GOAT.
in my opinion. He's on probably the Rushmore of.
Rush.
If you had to do like top whatever, he's up there. I would even venture to say this is one of my top 2 movies of all time.
Oh, wow.
Look, I'm a little
Whoa.
jaded right now because I watched Gladiator 2 last night. And that shit
Oh yeah,
fucking
he's
sucked.
he's in that though, isn't he?
Yeah, it
He's in that
sucked,
too?
and he sucked, and it all sucked.
No.
It kinda
Yeah, I
ruined
heard
it
it
for me.
was
Would you
pretty
stream
good.
What about Pedro?
Yeah, Pedro's great
Okay.
in that movie.
But tell me something that,
All
he's,
right.
that he's not good in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, wait.
Okay, see, but we could have said that about Denzel 5 minutes ago, and now Wally's telling us,
Yeah, look,
you know.
Well, this would
We're not-
Denzel in
we're not
almost
talking about
every
Denzel.
movie's
We're
been
talking about-
phenomenal too, but I just don't know if this was his jams.
Was he
Theatrical
a main,
jams.
Was he
I
a
don't know if
main
it's a
character
theater.
or
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
tertiary one?
Oh,
No,
good
he's main.
word.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's the antagonist.
Well, you also got to think that in Gladiator 2, we're in the twilight of Denzel's career. Let's be real.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
he's probably phoning it in, or maybe like, hey, whatever, man.
No,
I'm
no,
just
it
going to
felt-
laugh and stare at the screen. That's fine.
It felt like
Come on,
he
man.
was Book of Eli
Oh,
in
Gladiator.
in that movie. Like it felt like
I liked Book of Eli.
I fucking love
yeah, but it felt like the same.
Like,
That was a great movie, but it felt like the same guy
Fun fact about Book
thrown
of Eli.
into Gladiator is what it felt like.
Fun fact, Wally got me that movie for my birthday one year on Blu-ray, and it's still sealed because I already seen it when you got it, and I was like, you know what? Okay, we're going to keep this sealed
Back in
up.
my shittier gift giving
It
era,
was-
Walmart movie.
Well, it wasn't shitty. I just remember being like, oh, I just watched this. All right, I'll
were
put
you
it on the shelf.
blindsided by it?
All right, that was pretty good.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Anyways, before getting too deep into this episode, we always forget to do this. Hey, subscribe. We might say down here or something, subscribe. Also, if you want to find us on our other social media apps, if you're watching this on YouTube or listening on a podcast, you can find us where, Wally?
At thedecisionreel.com.
Oh, look at you. We can do that. And there you can find a merch tab or a merch button, and you can support us by buying a t-shirt, hat, cup, sticker, leggings. There's leggings.
Not
Whoa.
yet.
Oh.
Not
Yeah.
yet.
Not yet.
Haven't passed the
yet.
strict testing we do here.
Rigorous. Next
Yes.
week is the dildonic test.
That will be a rigorous test.
It's a pain in the ass.
We're
These
there.
thongs have a weight limit.
I mean,
I guess to be a tensile strength.
The short answer is no.
but the long answer is tensile strength needs to be
Maybe.
tensiled out.
Would you
figured
bungee
out.
jump with this decision reel thong? I wouldn't.
I mean,
I wouldn't bunch
What
with
paycheck
a,
was
I
that?
wouldn't.
Not at the
I
moment.
wouldn't
We haven't
bungee jump
tested
with
it.
a harness attached to me. So.
It's still in testing.
Still early phases.
Still early
development.
phase.
I will say, TDR fans, I would bungee jump whilst wearing a decision reel thong.
Well, thank you.
If we could
one
get that on a commercial,
So not
Instant
with
hit.
it holding you up, but you'd still wear it whilst
Correct.
doing the activity.
whilst.
Cup.
Would you wear it?
it's just attached. It's like a 3-point harness on the
Would
thong.
you wear it whilst performing a Hydra FX show?
Already have.
See, my
Wait,
man,
why
right here.
does Greg have one? I don't have one.
Testing?
Because he's testing it out
guarantee
first.
I
Viable
wear them. I wear
viable
them
testing.
more.
You,
Well,
you,
maybe not.
you would think
You're
that,
not
but
the-
you don't know. You don't know.
You're not the
I'm not
demographic.
I'm not the target audience.
She is not. She is not.
You're
Are
going
we
for the
talking
more
thongs or banana
Yokozuna crowd.
hammocks?
A bull. What?
Yeah, thongs or banana hammocks.
Weight limit.
Anyways, the plot of John Q. John Quincy Archibald takes a hospital emergency room hostage when his insurance won't cover his son's heart transplant.
Get it. Get that transplant.
I mean, let's be real here.
Get it. Get it.
I'm surprised
get
this
it,
hasn't
get
happened
it,
more
get
in
it,
real life.
get it.
Yeah.
Did he do anything wrong here?
Does anyone know,
legally?
does anyone know
Legally?
like that what actually happens? Because I feel like if you're put on an emergency list, it doesn't matter who you are.
So
No, it matters. It 100% matters who you are. You think Rihanna's not going to get a heart before some random?
I don't think they
Yeah,
can
I know.
turn you down
they can.
Yeah, they can.
So if you
for a
have
heart transplant.
Yeah, if you don't have
So-
the money to pay
well,
for it.
somebody watched the movie, did they?
I don't think it's legitimate.
No, it
okay,
is.
so the movie's
I'm looking
a
it
little
up.
older,
Sure.
but I think it depends. I do think in a lot of life and death scenarios, they save you, figure it out later.
Yeah, that's what I read.
But
But they will cripple you in debt.
yeah,
100%.
and they do still. I think I don't. So here's because I had the same thought, but I was in the middle. I was more in the middle of like the yes or no because there is also the Hippocratic Oath where like I mean you are supposed to do what you can to save someone's life.
True.
You don't ask for money first. You save someone's life, figure it out later. Based on my extensive knowledge of Grey's Anatomy,
Of course.
I've never seen them not save someone's life based on insurance.
Yeah, and how do they do that in between
Someone's
time with
life.
fucking each other all the whole
If
show?
it's,
mean, that's how it
if
happens.
it's a voluntary
Surgery.
or procedure, if it's a something that you can wait on, that's what the lists are for.
Well, let's look at
what
hold
she's
on.
saying is
But-
100%
Yeah,
correct.
yeah, but let's look at this
so
movie
if you're
for a
healthy
second.
and stable, you can be pushed to the front of the list. If
I
you're
want you to
not,
say the beginning part of it.
you're assessed.
Carolyn
If it's an emergency and they assess that it's a high risk, they're not going to do it, according to what I just read.
Correct. So
whether
what I'm-
that's valid or not, I don't fucking
So
know. So
what-
don't go to the hospital.
I think the difference
on my
here,
word.
The difference here in the movie is they brought him in and he wasn't life or death. He wasn't dying as they brought him in.
But then
It was-
became.
correct. Then it was okay. This is what's
Yeah.
going to happen, and this is what needs to happen to save his life.
When
you
I-
don't have the money to do
It was
this.
more. It was more though. I think my thing was more. They wouldn't have not put him on the list. He would have been put on the list. I think still regardless. They wouldn't even put him on the list because of their financial situation.
So I think the whole crux
the
of the
donor
movie
list.
was like the haves and the have-nots, right? So then they played that up
Yeah,
a
obviously.
whole lot more than. I mean, it's not far off from the truth because at the time the whole thing was it's an elective surgery because it's not yet life-threatening.
Correct.
But just so you know, you guys are gonna be fucked soon. So you might want to take them home and say goodbye because you're never gonna afford this.
And that's
And your HMO,
You're saying you can't.
HMOs have changed since then. But what was it? Late '90s, early 2000s. It was a fucking shit show.
and it's honestly even now it's not a lot better.
Right.
Coverage and stuff is still a disaster.
Thanks.
The insurance agencies are still like
What's his face?
gouging people left and right. But I do think things have changed where like regardless of money, insurance, if you are dying, it is their job to save your life, ask questions later.
Yes.
Like
I'm good. This is delicious.
So,
I'm a
like
terror on
the dude in not the asshole, the guy who saves everybody in the emergency room, like the guy who's like, I'm gonna take him. He needs to go to surgery.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like the hardworking dude.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So he says, you know,
He's like, this is my
they
job. I'll
incentivize
do
you to not get your surgeries so they can then thus save money on materials and labor costs and stuff. They cut a check to the surgeons or the hospitals. I mean, they do the same with prison systems and shit like that. You know, but
It's wild.
I don't want to bring this whole
Long
fucking
stint in the
podcast
pen,
down.
dog.
It's also, I mean, it's also drastic. Like,
Talking
it's
about the
different
real issues.
Yeah.
in like the private sector
Yeah.
of the medical industry too. Like the private surgeons and stuff, they pick and choose. At this point, it's a lot of them that's about money, and some of them do pro bono work on the side. But a lot of it, it's like I've reached this level where I'm not going to take cases that I don't need to. I don't need to take the cases.
Yeah, I don't need to
But
do
this is a hospital.
tonsillectomies and shit.
This is a hospital he
ER
is
doctors
in.
are a thing.
He is being kept in the hospital, cannot go home or he will die. You get the surgery. Like that's, I mean, if a heart comes up. But they
he's
wouldn't
not-
even
he's
they
not at
wouldn't
the top
even
of
put
the
him on the
list.
list. That's my craziest thing of.
Well, I mean, and you're looking at the hospital situation of, well, who's going to pay for this? We're not paying for it. We're not, whatever. Now, you could look at today's day and age where they have like the, what is John Hopkins or whatever, the children's hospital, where
Smoke
they
weed with
literally,
Johnny Hopkins.
there you go. They would literally
drop
do
kicked that
everything for
motherfucker.
free for you because you're a child and you shouldn't have to go through this, right? So I feel like in today's age, this might not happen because they would just go, if they basically went and did the same thing, and that the scene where they're going through trying to raise money and finding different ways to get the elective surgery or whatever, I think in today's day and age, they would have went to John Hopkins and just, okay, yeah, we got you.
Yeah, if they had one that they could go to, yes. Then
It doesn't make a
but,
good movie. Hey, we're not going to do this. This hospital do it. And scene.
Right.
Yeah.
But it is, but I did have the same thoughts as well because
it
I was
cannot
like,
be
if someone
fucking
is
legal.
if someone is dying, they get put. That's how you get bumped to the top of the list. If you are literally at the point where you are going to die soon if you don't get this organ, you get bumped to literally class A. Your first,
So-
you get top of the list.
Yeah. So my grandma had
Insurance or
a failing liver when she had cancer, and she was on a waiting list for a period of time, but became more susceptible or more critical, and
Sure.
they bumped her, and she
You get
got it within
moved,
2
yeah.
months.
Right. And I feel like,
So it's
okay,
like I don't know if that's the same with a fucking heart.
Because it is
mean, it has
because
to be.
it's not that
Right?
the
Right?
organs
That's why
aren't
I
coming
figured
out.
If you at home smoking stogies and drinking beers, like, I'm going to die, you're going to be
Yes,
yeah.
they do.
way further
They-
down on the list.
It's based off of like how old you are, what your
Wasting the
your
organ.
risk is, like how soon you are to death, how long
Which
will
is
your
the
organs.
evaluation process that I just read is pretty
right,
serious.
you got to think that kid would be towards the top of the list. He's
Ab-
8 years
absolutely.
old or whatever
Absolutely.
he is, versus no offense to your grandmother, she would be a little
Especially when they
bomb.
are
Could've been,
literally
for
telling
sure.
him like you should prepare.
Right.
Like the fact that they were even just arguing about getting him on the list is more my thing.
If I get up in age, I'm just going to put myself on these lists, like 65, 70, for full
Can't put
replacement
yourself
parts.
on the list.
Full
Give
replacement
me
parts.
everything. As soon as it comes up, you let me know.
Liver, lungs of a young person.
Put me on the list, doorman.
Hold on,
Doorman.
Here's something to be said
Look,
about
man.
that.
Look, lady. I'd fucking.
You're old as fuck.
Okay, so all these people are trying to live as long as they can or whatever, and they have all the money in the world. Why wouldn't they just, instead of doing like a blood transfusion like I've seen a lot of people do, why wouldn't they just start cutting out body parts and replacing them with young people's fucking good shit?
That's
could
a
be
hard. That's
happening. You don't know,
a more
Steve.
in-depth surgery. Maybe they don't want to go through heart surgery.
But if it's going to keep me living another 20
Steve,
years.
it's happening. You just don't know about
Okay.
it.
I mean, I'm
you
sure
know what?
that it
You know
is.
what?
That's true.
You're right.
Dude, we just watched Smoking Aces last week. It's
You're
fucking
right.
happening.
You're
man.
right.
People
It
will
is.
I
take a
love
heart
the
if they
idea
need
of
it.
Repo Man. You guys ever watch that?
Oh, yeah.
Repo Man, where it's like you get the new body
Yep.
parts, and if you can't pay it, they go and take the
Take it
body
back,
parts back.
And they don't just take it. They
You can imagine there's like a black market
Yeah.
for
Oh, yeah.
organs and shit.
There's a black market for fucking everything.
I
So
woke up without a kidney. Where did it go?
That's it.
can you wake up without a kidney? You can survive without a kidney.
Yeah, you have
Right.
two.
You have two.
You have two.
Does yes.
Oh my
take
god!
one.
Can you imagine if they
Clean
accidentally
your
took someone's who
Only had one.
only had one?
Oh
They
shit.
get in there and they're like,
Oh
"Fuck!"
shit.
Okay, we replaced it with a squeak toy.
They get in there. Oops!
It's got to work for at least a week, right?
Right?
Before you notice. Yeah.
Your body's gonna turn colors. You're gonna be all fucked up.
We've never seen someone turn purple before.
This man is filled with chicken and broccoli. What the fuck?
It's a miracle he's lasted this long. Still going a week later. Anyway,
Survived on MSG.
you can.
I think I do.
How many noodles this guy's eating? I guarantee.
Just sodium. Just 100%.
nudes. My
Anyways,
blood pressure's fine. Anyways,
No, you're fine. Where to watch John Q?
Send nudes.
for
I need a send nudes t-shirt, but it's like
It's noodles.
NOOD and it's
Noodles.
got pasta on it.
That's a genius idea.
I need
It's a
that.
genius
It's
idea.
got to be on Pinterest or something, or not
it's already a
Pinterest.
thing.
It's got to
Is it?
be on
Oh.
Etsy and shit already.
I didn't create that.
But I
think
gotta,
my wife probably doesn't already have that T-shirt.
but I gotta get one.
It's in the mailbox.
Put like with a bunch of the different, like put the mac and cheese, the spaghetti, the Alfredo, all the different pastas.
So just
in
pasta
there.
instead of nudes. Just send pasta.
Well, it will say send nudes, but I'm saying the pictures will be different varieties of pasta as well.
Did we not have this conversation before about noodles are not all the different pastas? You can't say noodle
We have
and
said
talk
this,
about
because spaghetti is a
rigatoni.
pasta, but the type of pasta that's in it is not
See, you
spaghetti
got it.
because they're not spaghetti
Is
noodles.
this like another thing like silver is silver, but also gray? Is
What
this the
color's
kind of
your dress?
idea behind that? Oh,
Well,
okay.
we.
Did you know that a banana is a berry,
Oh,
Can
let's
we
not
not?
fucking
Can
keep
we
this going.
fucking not?
but a strawberry or blueberry is not a berry?
I thought we decided. That
Hold
berry
on.
was a
I
berry.
want to
Is a
see
berry
his
not a berry?
fucking brain just explode.
A banana is a berry.
A
Yeah,
banana
so is a
is
tomato.
banana.
Tell us,
So
Tara.
is a fucking watermelon.
Yep.
Yeah. But I don't know, man.
Did you know that this like mine? Did you know my dick is a large?
Didn't.
We do know.
Oh my
now.
God,
Do I
Steve.
can't see it.
Fucking-
But if it's the size of a banana, we get to call it a berry now.
Note to Steve. I was sitting with my family the other day. We
Berries
had
and
raspberry
berries.
lemonade. And I was like, you guys want to hear something about raspberries?
Please.
I was like, do you know where raspberry flavoring comes from? I told these guys this
I
too.
do.
And I told them, and they were like eating, and they're like, oh, shit. I don't like this.
That banana thing fucked me up for so long. And every time you remind me, it fucks me up all over again. And I have to tell new people about it.
So funny story. Last night, me and Tiffany went out to get a nice sandwich, and then afterwards we went to get frozen yogurt. And you bet your ass I went and got that raspberry flavor. And as I'm eating, I'm like, this is good beaver anus.
Raspberry sorbet / beaver ass.
It's great.
He's wrong.
It's great.
It's vanilla extract that comes from the beavers, or a plethora of flavors. Who was the first one to toss a beaver's fucking salad to figure out this is delicious?
Ooh, this tastes like raspberry.
Yeah.
I've
The
looked up the
schnozberries
raspberry
taste
one
like
multiple
schnozberries.
times
Let me
now.
move this paddle out of the way.
Maybe what happened is they were eating the whole beaver and then they got to that part and they were like, wait the fuck
Story of my life.
wait the fuck up.
Honestly,
Like-
you're probably
It's great.
correct.
It's great. That's good comedy right there.
It's one of those things of you got to use all of the animal at that point in time.
And then you were like, oh shit,
Hey, come
literally.
suck on this asshole. It tastes like ice cream.
Tell me, hey, take this. Tell me what it reminds you. No, just taste it. Tell me what it reminds you of. Fucking raspberry. I know. That's what I was saying.
what we need to do now is grab all the beavers
yeah,
and
pelts.
cut out their
Maybe
asses.
it's
raspberry.
we have to know if
buttholes.
it's just this one,
Right, and
or if it's all of
Are
them.
we
Is
still
it just
talking
the
about
family?
the animal?
Yeah, yes. We are always only
I ate
talking
the whole
about.
beaver until I got to the end.
and then we figured it out.
Grab her by the
Anyways.
beaver.
Anyways, John Q, where to rent this movie for free? You can't anywhere. Subscription? Nowhere. You have to fucking buy it or rent it on Amazon, YouTube, Google Play, Apple TV, or Fandango at home. Or if you own it, like I'm sure Greg does.
Not true. It's on
not true.
It's on Freevee.
What the fuck?
It was
is
not on
Freevee?
Freevee when I looked this up on Tuesday.
This was Sunday. We watched it.
Maybe it's off
I'm
already.
You're wrong. I'm
No,
wrong.
yeah.
Somebody's Tara's wrong.
I'm never wrong. Wally said at the start of this, I was 100% right about
I
something.
found it on YouTube actually, and watched the
What
whole
was it?
thing. And it wasn't like some dude.
I
frowned.
rented. I rented it on YouTube. Wait, were you on my account?
Blacksmith.
I
After
watched
already
it on
rented
Plex. So.
Are you using my YouTube Premium? You
Son
son
of a bitch.
No, but I do get your receipts.
Yes.
I watched
Okay, so
it
if it's on
Plex.
YouTube Premium, that means it's
Premium.
not premium. That
Touche.
means it's not for free.
I digress. Sorry.
I watched it on Plex, so
Me too. I don't know which Plex.
So,
This is written by.
it's so flexible.
Oh my god.
Get it? Like
Making me
flexible.
uncomfortable. Shut the fuck
Like,
up.
I like it. This is written by James
I got it.
Kearns and directed by Nick Cassavetes.
Italian?
Sure, they haven't done anything else of note.
That sounds like a pasta.
The Cassavetes.
so you mean to tell me they did this?
It does.
Like the
nothing.
director and the dude who wrote it. That's
Look it up, Wally. Nick Cassavetes.
Why
the
am I
only
looking this
thing
up?
they did.
I
We're
can't
seeing
spell
what
it. Nick.
I mean,
Cassavetes.
if that's all you did, bro. I
No.
mean,
This
No.
guy?
Yep,
Yes.
that's it. Look at you. Look at you. You got it. Nick Cassavetes. He's
He's
done
old.
other movies, but
Okay.
nothing crazy of note is what I'm saying. There's nothing there that's
The
like, oh my God.
Notebook? Get the fuck out of here. What are you
He didn't
talking about?
direct- He didn't direct
Oh.
The Notebook.
Oh. Alpha Dog. He directed Alpha Dog.
Yeah, that movie's not.
But we did have My Sister's Keeper.
Face Off.
Also nothing of note. That wasn't. He wasn't the.
Are you
director.
joking? Also nothing of note. Have you seen My Sister's Keeper?
Hello?
Yes. It's okay.
Devastating.
I mean, it's not the best thing ever.
Cry.
Sure. Did you cry during this?
Dude, Face Off is so good.
I don't think you
Not
directed
today.
Did you tear up? Did you feel emotion?
Sins of Desire.
No, I think I think I shut that off.
Yo, honest answer.
Touche.
Who bawled like a baby and or just wept a few for John Q?
I
Not today.
I
I didn't
missed it,
weep, but I like
He did the.
yeah.
The first time you saw it, like we just like when he's
Oh yeah.
When
When he's
he's-
talking to his son when he's
Yeah.
on dying or
you be
whatever.
good.
You know
you know,
what?
take
The
care of
first
your
time I
mom,
saw
I'm
it,
fucking
yeah.
done,
the first time
son.
I saw it, I was younger and I didn't really cry.
I never cried when I was younger.
I cry more as an adult than I did when I was
as a
younger.
father,
So.
I'm fucking
gonna say,
dying.
like I'm
dude. Yeah.
my emotions are different as a grown up than they were when
You're
I
also
was
talking
younger.
to people here that don't have kids.
Touche.
So like
Wiley's a
this
stone
movie,
cold fucking.
Dude, I'd fucking if you guys.
I'll tell you what,
if
if
you
they-
guys
if
went
they wouldn't-
down,
if they
I'd
wouldn't-
fucking heart. In a
If they
heartbeat.
wouldn't
Are
give my
you
dog a
crying
heart,
about me?
No, I'll give you a fucking body organ.
Oh, okay, that's what you're saying.
If you, Steve was
if
like,
you would
Steve
die
was like,
also,
yeah, 100%. If Steve was like,
but just Steve,
I'll
you wouldn't
die.
give, you wouldn't give me.
no,
one.
I give all you guys.
No, you
Yeah.
wouldn't.
I
you
give you
would.
a kidney.
Hey, Wiley.
You have
wanted to
another
give
one of those.
I hope I get dick cancer so I get Wiley's mule.
I was gonna say
that
if
dick,
Steve,
boy. What?
if Steve was gonna die because of his dick, he could have mine.
I'll take it. I'll gladly take it. Cancer the dick. We're done.
I mean, you get endless
Man,
tug
I've,
on my dick jokes
I've
for the
got-
rest of your life.
I've got
I
organs
just be up there like
that if they get sick, none of y'all can even help me.
No. You're just
I'm just
you're just
done.
out of luck.
I'm just done.
I mean, you can cut out some of them.
I could cut out some of them, but what I'm saying is, some of the organs that I have, he couldn't even. He could. There's no option. Y'all don't have them.
In
You
2025,
can't donate them to me.
In Trump's
Oh, Jesus.
in Trump's thing,
Let's
yes,
not.
no, we can't.
I don't want to. I don't want
We
to.
can't. It's pretty good. No,
No, I don't.
I'll
want,
take the cooterus
Don't want to.
it's
for 400.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Let's not get into that. Let's get
Don't
into
want to.
let's get into something else.
into me.
Ooh, now we're gonna figure out what's that is Dave Matthews Band.
Into me. That's
Don't know
crash
what,
into
what,
me.
The way
yes,
I
but
just
he's
did it
singing.
was, but I'm not sure if that's what I was thinking. Still,
This is rated PG-13 for violence, language, and intense thematic elements.
Intense thematic.
fuck you, Mitch.
Yeah, he beat the fuck out of that dude.
Yes.
oh my
and
god,
immediately just bleeding.
We all know you from the Slapaho tribe, man.
That was good.
You beating on that girl.
such a random character to fucking have, dude.
Especially
It's
it
so
being
ra-
Eddie Murphy. Like,
What?
I mean,
No, no.
Eddie
It was-
Griffin.
It was Eddie
Griffin.
Griffin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Slow
I
down,
got my
Steven.
Eddies wrong.
Slow down, Steven.
I've been
Is
drinking
that
the
a-
Southern Sipper.
Look, now it's showing the
Is that
trailer
Pootie
for the
Tang?
Notebook.
Was he Pootie Tang?
No, you're thinking of
Undercover Brother.
Undercover brother. That's what.
Yeah.
With Dave Chappelle. What? Yeah, solid.
Undercover Brother. Damn. Ebony and Ivory.
There's one part in that movie that I always just lose it.
Is it the mayonnaise?
It is the part with the mayonnaise where he has the hot sauce in his watch.
To
Oh,
put it
so
in the
good.
mayonnaise.
Right. It's great. It's funny.
It's great.
It's genius, is what it is.
Kind of is, isn't it? Anyways, John Q is starring Denzel Washington as John Quincy Archibald. Robert Duvall, I completely forgot he was in this, and then he showed up.
Yeah,
and
what
went,
are we gonna do here, John?
I just kept thinking of Gone in
people out
60
here?
Seconds.
I'm gonna kill you.
James Woods is Dr. Raymond Turner. Anne Hesh is Rebecca Payne. Eddie Griffin as Lester Matthews. Kimberly Elise as Denise Archibald, John Q's wife. Sean Hoddesy as Mitch. And Ray Liotta.
Leota.
Why did I
Yeah.
say Liotta?
I hate
Fucking
that.
legend.
I hate that you just did that.
It's going to be Liotta. As
Liotta.
Chief Gus. Ray Liotta. Hey, Liotta.
No.
Yes, as Tara Renildo would say.
I know.
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
Oh my God. That's funny. What are we watching here? We're watching the
It's
Notebook.
the Notebook.
Oh, here, let me turn this off.
trailer.
Turn off. No,
It's a porn adaptation. It's called The Scrut Book.
the scrum.
That's just like a serial killer documentary.
do
She's
you
got a bunch of
want?
ball sacks.
Pussy.
See that
What do you
butthole. What?
want?
Runtime. Runtime on this guy 1:16.
It's long.
Ray Liotta was the shit in this. He was great. The what's that other fucking guy's name? They don't mention it, but the big boy. He's in
Ethan Suplee.
yes.
Yeah.
He's great.
The one
Didn't
that
he
fucking
die?
started lifting weights and got
Did
fucking
he die?
jacked.
Oh no, that right. Who's the one I'm
No,
thinking
he's
of?
shredded.
The only thing I can remember him from is what is that movie with
Friday or Blue.
Remember the Titans?
no.
Yes.
Blue, no, it's
No,
Yes.
I need ice cream, but
No, it's
for
a
my
football.
ass.
Oh yeah, Evolution.
Oh yeah, Evolution.
Evolution. He was one of the two guys
What
that used.
flavor? Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. It's for my ass.
They use Head and Shoulders. Yeah.
The Selenium.
Remember the
Wow.
Titans? Yes. Also, American History X.
Yes.
He's in a lot of movies actually.
He's the shit.
Wasn't he
just
not in My Name is
solid.
Earl?
Have you
too?
seen pictures of him now? He's
Yeah, he
Yeah.
Wasn't
crazy.
he in
Is it
more
A
the
or
way
E?
he is now? Wasn't he in the Santa Clarita Diet?
Yes,
show?
he was.
He was
Yes.
one of the hunter guys.
And
They went
he's more jacked.
jacked. Well, because he was jacked in that movie, the Channing Tatum movie, Dog, where he has to like take care of his ex-soldier friend's military dog or whatever. That guy was in
Yes.
it as a dog trainer, like he was a like military dog trainer or something.
I completely forgot about this movie.
Oh my god,
Dude, this is so good.
He's just a good. Look at that motherfucker, shredded like a julienne salad.
Like a
baby.
Oh
Julian
yeah,
Sandberg.
first picture. Look at this shit.
Got any tips?
Dude, I need to watch
Yeah,
Evolution
give me-
again
give me-
just to see that part in
Fucking
the mall.
ripped.
That movie's entertaining, but there's nothing in that movie that compares to that scene in the mall when Sean William Scott gets up there and starts singing to the monster because it's just
Oh look, they have a before
Fucking
and after of this
hilarious.
movie, and then
When he was,
oh yeah, that is from this movie.
when he was remember the Titans. He goes, "What's wrong with your bag?" He's like, "I've been carrying, I've been giving somebody's mama a piggyback ride the whole fucking time."
Yep,
That's a great
Hilarious.
movie.
that's a great movie.
Great record.
Great record.
Great,
Great record.
Great.
Great record.
John Q was released on February 15th, 2002. I'm doing it this way because it makes her mad.
What?
2002.
2002?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's not how you say it.
tell me how
That's
to
how I'm
fucking
saying.
live my life, Tara.
If you say it backwards, it's the same number.
It's raining.
It's one of them palindrome dates.
Palindrome.
Race car.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This tastes like tropical pencil shavings.
Is that good or bad?
It's
I haven't
good.
decided.
Tropical
No,
pencil.
it's
Number
good.
2
So hold on.
tropical pencil shape.
We're drinking Southern Sunset. Hold on, I'll make it easier to see. Southern Sunset from Southern Trail Distillery. It's tropical lemonade.
I
40
love you,
proof,
Rachel.
20% alcohol.
Everybody here loves Southern
I fucking
Trail.
love you,
We do.
Rachel.
Our Southern Sunset. Let me do that
Oh
one more
my
time.
God.
It's getting me already. Our Southern
You had too much of it already.
Sunset Sipper is a perfect blended combination of our moonshine and lemonade with notes of guava, passion fruit, and Valencia orange.
As soon as you know,
Our
as soon as
spirits.
the notes come out, you're like, oh, it's
The
legit.
notes.
The notes. It's
Notes
good.
of
No notes.
guava.
No notes.
Our spirits are handcrafted in Southern Maryland alongside of the historic Three Notch Trail in small batches using local ingredients, rich with history and full of flavor.
Okay, but real
He's
quick.
fucking trying to get that sponsorship,
I-
dog.
Listen,
Yes.
I'm very much enjoying this. I love so many of their different shines and
You hit me
sippers.
up with some of that.
Tell me why. And
Tell me why.
ain't not, okay.
Yeah, good. Jesus.
When you take a sip of this,
When you take a sop,
the aftertaste in my throat, why am I getting like buttered popcorn?
See, I'm getting.
Take a sip.
I'm getting pencil sharpener.
I'm getting no, take a sip.
You fucking eat a pencil sharpener.
But like
for a dog.
but think of buttered popcorn when you do it. Or like a buttered like pretzel, like type of I don't know why.
No. This is.
I thought it was weird, but then every time, like the first sip I took, and I was like, "Oh, well, it's probably just because first sip." But it's happened every time.
It's just some
Wait,
fruity liquor.
It's like fruit, and I taste a couple peaches, maybe some egg and some cinnamon.
I take some egg and
It
cinnamon.
kind of tastes like childhood trauma.
It's not when you first
I smell the
drink
vodka.
it, but after you drink it, after you smell, like after it sits for a minute, I'm getting like a weird like aftertaste of like
aftertaste.
a
the
buttery.
only thing that matters about
taste.
this is it goes down smooth.
That's so
It's quick
good.
and
You get a
painless.
buzz.
You get the buzz quick.
So good.
Don't bore
You
us.
have
Get
no
to the
idea.
cross.
Get to it quick.
That-
Don't bore us.
That blackberry
Get to
one
the
we had
core.
last time was fucking good. Too.
It was pretty
good.
Did blueberry lemonade?
No,
Blueberry
we had the
lemonade?
it was,
Fire.
we've had that one, but they have a blackberry one too. And
when it comes to
that's what we had.
stereotypical berries, I think
the
blackberry's my
blueberry
least favorite.
lemonade,
Did you know bananas?
Don't! the blueberry
what?
lemonade is one of my
Smell
go-to
the
drinks.
banana.
Bananas are a berry. Tara,
Yes.
how do you feel about that?
Very delicious.
Look at her face. She's so mad.
You know what never let me down? Beer.
A land shark has never met.
Land shark.
I mean, you know, I'm trying to drink 3 things at one time here.
We thought of different
TDR
songs when that
tradition.
happened.
That's what I'm saying.
Isn't
me,
that
that's
funny
what I'm
how that
saying.
happened?
That's what I'm saying.
Every
Because you
fucking
did
time
yours
it's
was
been
what was
here.
the Beatles.
Land shark.
Yes.
Every
Mine
single
I
time.
went.
like it. It goes down smooth.
It does.
Actually,
I like it.
you'll
Thank
know
you.
it because you guys have
It's
played
not
it
too
before.
heavy. It's not.
But it's the
too
don't
light.
let me
Oh,
down.
yeah, we still do that
Right in
shit.
the
I
pocket.
love that song.
Song sucks.
I love that song. Do you guys still doing the set list? I'm getting up
Yeah,
and singing
we
it
do,
one of
we
the times
do.
you do
Yeah.
because I fucking love that
He
song.
puts that every time. For now, but
Don't
we're
let me
revamping the whole thing, so we'll see.
down.
You talk.
We'll
We'll
chat.
talk. We'll chat.
All right. News. Breaking news.
Chichia?
Don't let me down.
On the concept of Denzel though, I was watching the other day. I was watching Equalizer 3, the newest one.
When they're in Italy or Greece or something, wherever they
Where
are.
yeah, it's like Spain. He's like living on a
Where
mountain.
he's just like drinking tea
Just
or coffee every
chilling.
morning. Yeah.
Still good.
Yeah.
Still fucking good. I could watch all the Equalizers.
All
it makes
those
me
are
feel
good.
awesome.
Yeah.
10. Okay. Other than that, because I want to, come to my own conclusions, but name a shitty Denzel movie. I will wait.
Just the Seven
Gladiator
Gladiator is the only one. That's the only one I haven't been able to fully enjoy. It's not like it was
She's really
shitty.
thinking.
It was just not good, right? It wasn't like I fucking hated it. It just wasn't good.
I mean, him and Tom Hanks are almost like infallible. Like,
Close.
And then
Well,
on
it
that,
depends.
Philadelphia.
yeah, come on.
Come
With
on.
both of
both
them?
of them?
Yeah, girl. How about Tom's Hanks's dough?
I
He's
watched.
in my
Tomsy-
tops as
What
well.
movie did I just watch with Tom Hanks? It was
Him
like
and Denzel are
2
both in
years
my
ago, a year
tops.
ago, where he was just getting old.
Was
And-
it Sully? Or not Sully? The
It was his name. It was his name.
oh my God, with the
One on
cat.
Netflix.
Yes.
With the cat.
And he's
He
like
was
an asshole.
The neighbor.
Yes, he
lives
was
in
a
like this
cranky, ornery
small
asshole
Yeah.
neighbor with the cat. Oh my God, what is that
It was
called?
such a weird, sultry.
It begins with an O. It
sad,
begins
but
with
it
an
was
O.
Still good.
Oh my God, it begins with an O. Ollie
Ollie, yes.
something.
Yeah. Well, I went and saw that
Sultry and
movie. I
sad.
fucking hate it, but he did such a good job of acting.
Have you
So it was
seen
like,
Captain
fuck.
Phillips?
I haven't.
I am the captain.
It's okay.
I am the captain now.
No, it's so good. But put the rest of the movie aside. He could have won an award on the very last scene where they pick him up and he's doing the in shock,
It's a,
like the in
great
shock
balance.
acting at the end where they're trying to ask him questions. Oh my God, where he's
Where
like
he's
trying to answer yes, and they like after they save him.
That's one of the best parts of the movie.
Dude, if you're gonna watch the new Gladiator, it's gory as shit.
So good.
That part is
He's
dope.
I'm with you.
Anyways,
If you're gonna
So
watch, if you're
good.
gonna watch Gladiator and you like that shit, Spartacus, the show that was on Stars.
Spartacus.
You ever
You
seen
just
Spartacus?
watch fucking
No,
Gladiator.
You should. Well, the show is. It's not better than Gladiator. Okay, Gladiator's like top
I was
tier
about to
movie.
say,
Top tier
Gladiator.
movie.
yeah,
Maximus
100%.
fucking.
Are you
Decimus
not
Meridius.
entertained?
Right. But Spartacus is right below it. I'll say the first like 3 episodes try to be 300 for a second, and then it finds its footing, and then it's just.
So how is it
awesome.
different than 300? Explain it to me.
How is
Dude,
it different?
Yeah, like
300
how
300
different
is
are
a
they?
man's is like full on man's movie.
So
Like
what?
full on.
Yeah. So
Your
they're
little
trying to
lady
do-
brain couldn't possibly comprehend.
So what I mean by
ladies can
this
like
sort
man's
of,
movies.
Do you remember?
A bunch
do you
of dudes
remember,
with shirts
do you
off, you
remember,
can like it.
Do you remember?
Hell yeah. What?
Dude,
That-
Tora must
Do you
fuck hate it.
remember the like 3 different times on this podcast I picked a movie and you were like, Tara picked this? Because you thought it was too duty of a movie?
Like
Duty of a movie?
DOOTY?
No,
what
like
movie?
DUDEY. Like you were like, Tara picked this?
Sometimes, yes. Sometimes you do very well. Do you like 300?
Why has that got to be a very well?
Why don't
Why
we,
can't that
why don't
just
we
be
answer?
a
Do you like
normal
300?
thing?
You like 300 then, right?
I've never seen it.
You want
You've never
cream?
seen 300?
There
No,
we are.
that's why I was asking.
Well, because you're a chick.
Okay, no cream.
She's also never seen Die Hard. So
Oh,
tell her.
Barrett,
Tell her.
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
fuck yeah, dude.
Thank you.
Yes.
100%. See the face? She's like,
300.
If you don't like it,
300 is a Christmas movie too. If you watch it
my
on Christmas.
Cockatoo Plaza.
Do you know what's funny? And I don't think I've shared this.
Sorry.
I don't think I've shared this with you guys before.
Ooh.
Do you know what I have seen? The Die
A
Hard
grown
that
man
has
naked?
Justin Long in it.
that one's actually not bad.
But what I'm saying is I haven't seen literally not one of
Is
the
that the
other
one with
ones.
his son? Where
his daughter.
Oh, his daughter.
With a Vengeance?
Daughter.
Or
No, Die
one of
Hard
the
with a
newer
Vengeance
ones.
is with Samuel. And that movie is pretty
So
good as well.
good.
So
No,
Simon
Justin
Says.
Long is like an IT
He stands
guy.
out
Yeah,
on
yeah.
a sign in the fucking
Yeah,
Bronx.
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, this is bad.
But yeah, his
so
daughter.
that's the fourth movie.
Yes.
In reality, you didn't need to watch any other movie to watch that movie. It's
I'm
fine.
just saying of all the ones, that's the one I've seen.
But
so.
that movie
True.
is not really a Die Hard movie. It
But
doesn't.
it was though is all I'm saying.
After the first two,
Thank you.
you got to watch. It's the first two. The first two feel as Die Hardy can be Die Hardy.
The reason why I say that is because it got to the over the top action.
Judges checks out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They started doing the 2000s, like, oh, everything
So
needs to be bigger and better and whatever.
They died the hardest in those ones.
So
So
hard.
the second one was
I'm
actually
so
called Die
fucking
Hard.
hard, bro.
I'm a white beater, barefoot, climbing through my vents in my house. Oh yeah, fuck.
Shoot the glass.
He's got it.
I know what's like I said. The funny part about that is he tells it to him in German, and he's looking at him like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Shoot the glass." Like he understands English.
The
now.
other way.
Right, exactly. Anyways, my original point
Going to
completely
die.
forgot. 300 Spartacus. The reason why it's like it at first, I have to say that, is 300 there was a lot of slow-mo like action sequences. Spartacus did that, and then it went, "This is not us," and then it got away from that, and it becomes pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I highest recommendation from me for
You
a
think
TV
somebody
show.
in like the writer's room was like, bro, we getting a little plagiaristic. Let's go left here.
I think they tried to do it, and somebody literally was like, "This is a little.
It's a little much.
This is a
So
rip
that's,
off.
but
Yeah.
to be honest, that's why I asked that question, because they feel
Yeah.
like they're on the same.
Which they should be,
Here,
right? They
like-
should be. It went
Fair
from
enough.
300 to Gladiator, and then kind of better. Gladiator's great, but it's such a big world in such a small thing, because a movie you can only do so much with the time you have, which if you watch the extended cut of Gladiator, it's even better because there's so much more they can talk about. But with a TV show, with episodes that are, an hour, hour and a half, you have all that space and time to create a huge overarching story that involves a lot of people.
When did Gladiator come out? The first one.
The first one, 98.
So
How do you guys think you would do
can you let me finish?
Be great at
in the
it.
Coliseum?
Can you
You
just
guys
let me
think you'd do good in the Coliseum?
Heads flying.
No,
I'd fuck somebody up.
absolutely
Smashing
not.
watermelons.
Sarah, you think you'd be good?
No,
I could see you like one of the
no,
horseback.
I would be in a brothel, and that would be my only job. And that's just, like, I'm telling you, because
Appreciate your honesty.
I'm not surviving otherwise. Let's just be honest here, because I'm not going to have someone tell me what to do, but I'm also not going to fight and survive either.
So you
I'm
just
just
meet in the
gonna,
middle and just give hand to J's.
I'll take my own power and get paid for
I'm
that.
not giving a beach. I am a better woman than
I
that.
feel like that's a great nickname.
Better.
Handy J's.
Just handing them out.
You ever
Speaking-
talk to old Handy J's in the
Speaking
back?
of on that though, I just because
I'm listening.
no, it's not okay, not quite.
Speaking of that.
I just started watching Game of Thrones again, just cause.
No, stop.
Yeah, no, I
I
did.
need
No,
to.
stop.
I need
Just
to, I need
cause.
to.
No, don't bring up the zombie show again.
not
Don't
bringing
bring
up
up
the Grub
Spartacus or 300. I'm
I've
already.
not seen one episode of Game of Thrones at all.
It's like Josh is
you're
here.
fine.
It's good. You'll
Yeah,
you'll get lost in it
It's
after a
good.
while,
It's
and then
good.
you're gonna want to turn it off.
It's good,
and you're gonna
and
be
it's
like,
better.
okay, I'm gonna turn it back on.
But what I'll tell you,
Dragons and fucking.
what I'll tell you as someone,
She's got it.
Pretty much.
as someone who had to watch it in
Maybe
real
fucking
time
good
and wait for
dragons.
episodes and stuff.
No, it doesn't happen.
Now with all the episodes
Don't
out,
get-
it's the best way to watch it because you don't have to
Steve
wait. You
got
don't have to wait for shit. You know what I mean?
True.
Like because
Was he, like,
sometimes
going
there's
in
so many
with it?
storylines that when you wait in between the seasons, sometimes you're like, oh my god, let me remember what
I
all
forgot
these
what the
17
fuck happened.
people were doing. When you have them all and you can just keep watching them, like you don't get as lost as much as waiting every time.
That makes sense. I feel like I could
I enjoy
watch
it.
it, but it's
You'd binge.
kind
the
of just
shit
went
out
on
of
with
it.
my life.
You'd binge it. It's really fucking
I
good.
just kept on living my life.
Do you like watching a show that's so good that you're like,
Don't.
man,
And then they ruin it in the end.
it's
Don't.
so good that
Oh,
you're
Let him
into
decide
it.
for
I
himself,
cannot,
dude.
I
No,
cannot hear Steve.
That's
at all.
good. Don't
Yeah,
listen to
don't.
what he's saying.
Let him watch
If
it.
he's
for
gonna
What's
us.
your
watch it,
favorite
don't say
television show
nothing.
of all time?
Oh my Jesus.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Okay.
I mean, I love that. Yes, but are we talking like
Why didn't you
serious
pick
one?
me, man?
He's saying in like no. Yes.
What's your favorite? Like,
Dude, Sons of Anarchy is fucking shit, dude.
how do you feel like that ended and wrapped up?
Awesome.
Cool. Just keep that in your back pocket. Don't watch Game of Thrones.
Fair enough. Like
As
The
a-
Sopranos
As a
Sopranos was great,
I thought
and
Sopranos.
fucking trash.
but up
I-
until that last episode, it was great, right?
Absolutely.
Not spoiling anything, but Game of Thrones is honestly one of the best
Here we
shows
go.
ever.
Here we go.
And
He's
then
fucking doing it.
five,
someone-
six,
as
the last
someone-
3 seasons are trash.
as someone who's watched the entirety of the
snatch me.
show at least 3 times, I don't agree.
Trash.
I got to tell you, Steve.
And I think the more
I'm
you
gonna
watch
give,
it-
I'm gonna give some love to Steve real quick because his track record of saying shit is good or bad is
But when's the
to
last
the percentage
but,
of him being correct.
but
in
when's
my
the
opinion.
last but when's the last time I've given you advice on something like this? To even be able to compare.
Other than at the bar, we should fucking do this thing. Yeah,
That's different.
Touche.
There's nothing to compare it to.
But
So
my man literally has a fucking movie podcast.
All I'm
Have
gonna
you
say
done
is-
Breaking Bad? Have you done Breaking Bad?
Yes, one of the best ever.
It's top
Great
tier.
ending.
Top
Right
tier.
up there with
wait,
Sons of
you
Anarchy.
like Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I love Game of Thrones.
This is 2 people on this side of.
I'm in between
Okay.
both of you because it's
Hold
the
on,
ending
hold on.
still is shot.
I'm not saying
I like Game of Thrones too. I'm not saying
You
it's a
can't say
bad
the
show.
last 3 seasons. You can
But
bitch
the
a
thing
little bit
is,
about the last
he
season.
should have let him experience.
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
No,
You gotta
because-
let him fucking.
You're telling somebody to watch a show. He needs
Yeah.
to know going in that he's going to be disappointed.
No,
Oh
Yes,
my
no,
God.
because not
especially with that.
everybody was. Not
I
everybody
appreciate
was.
that. Thank you.
But not everyone was. You had to let him have his own
But this is
opinion on it.
5-10 years removed.
I have a
whatever.
good enough resolve to let his opinion not assuage me.
Here's
but
what I'm going to say. In the
well, the
first
reason-
in the
Is
first
assuage a
episode,
word?
you see at
That was
least
nice.
7 sets
until
of
this,
tits.
until this
What's
part.
wrong with that?
In the first episode, you see at least 7 sets of tits.
That's not what he's watching for. I can Google.
Out of anything that's
7 sets of tits,
convincing,
right?
that's-
yeah.
That's it. But legally with family.
This is how the last episode is going to go. Be like, this is me watching it. Fuck Steve. I knew it. He's right. All the time.
But it's not going to be the last episode. It's going to be the last 2 seasons. You're going to be like, this is fucking trash.
He's
But I
being
got
a
to watch
negative.
it.
I don't think
you're
it's
being
gonna
a
be 2
negative
seasons.
Like
Nancy.
Dexter?
No, it's maybe the last season, maybe a few episodes of the last season.
Like
2
Dexter.
seasons is
Ah,
hindsight.
man, Dexter 1 through 4 is the best shit ever. And then
Look,
it's just
look.
like,
2 seasons is
Deb
hindsight.
wants to fuck him? Sorry.
Yeah, right.
After you get probably almost to the end of
I
that
am watching
second
the
to
new
last
season of Dexter.
season.
Pretty good.
That's when
Yes.
you start
Yeah.
second guessing shit. And then hindsight, you think it's bad after you finish.
I think we have a similar opinion when it comes to
But what
how
I'm saying
shit
is,
ends.
now that I've
But
watched it more than once, I feel like I don't feel that way as much
Yeah, I've watched it twice.
because
I've
I
been-
feel like it makes more sense when you watch it more than once, and when you watch it more like together instead
even
of
better,
over years.
If you have the time, X-Files.
Bruh, shut up.
Bruh.
X-Files is great.
X-Files is so
Great.
fucking good.
And you know what? It doesn't even need to end because they're all different. And I'm going to say this.
Yeah.
You're not getting this buttery aftertaste. No one is. No one is.
Battery?
Buttery.
Buttery? Oh, yeah, I'm getting a little bit of it.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not, well, I said it before, and no one said.
Not
oh
like,
yeah.
not like,
I'm not getting it.
not
No,
like
you
I
too.
taste a stick of butter.
Ticonderoga
But, like, I
pencil.
get
No, but like
a
a buttered popcorn like
yeah.
type of like undertone.
Them expensive black chocolate.
Not when you sip it, and not when you first
No, I'm
drink
sorry.
it, but like after it sits for a minute, I feel like you get
Oh,
that.
yeah, okay, yeah. So what I want to say. This is what I've been doing a lot lately because I hate watching shows that either
Oh my God.
don't finish what they're doing. We talked about this last week,
Yeah.
right? Like I want to watch a show that I know is a full story, right? Because now you Netflix, they fucking have a show, 2 seasons, you're in it, and then we're just gonna cancel it, right? So I start watching shows that I know have a full run. I've been watching the show Fringe, which came out in like 2010, 8,
Yeah.
around there, kind of like the X-Files. It's really fucking good.
Dude, X-Files is so fucking good.
It really is.
It really
and
is.
because, well, I wanted
Way
a
before its
series.
time.
I wanted a series. I want to watch that with my wife, right? But she's not into that sort of X-Filey whatever. So I was like, well, Fringe is like fringing the gap of it, right? So
On the
she's
fringe
into
of it?
Thank you. She's into this, so I think that's going to get me into the X-Files with her.
Oh, there,
And-
dude, X-Files is
Oh,
a
yeah.
great booty flick, by the way. If you're gonna do, just
Do
just
the
so you
sound.
know.
You want to fuck an ale?
If you want, you got it. You got it.
X-Files is one of those ones you put on when you go to bed, you watch it, and you turn it off. It's great. It's phenomenal.
Turning it on. What? Anyways, release date. John Q. We talked about this. This is a little fucked up. February 15th. This is a Valentine's Day movie.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Shut it down. It's
Got
right
a lot of
after.
heart.
After.
Got a lot of heart.
You gotta hit the button.
I got it. Yeah, we got it. A lot of heart.
At first, though, not a lot of heart.
Well, they're there. They got to take them out.
Unless you can't afford it.
Hey, that's another one.
Oh.
Okay.
Fuck you, Anne Heche, you bitch.
We got a funny fun
What a
fact
evil
later that's
fucking-
fucked up, but we're going to talk
Didn't
about
she
it.
die?
I don't know.
We're going to talk about that in Steve's fun facts of the week. But before that,
Ellen fucked her to death.
oh my God.
Sorry.
Kind of.
Not even close.
Scissored her.
With the E.
Oh,
H-E.
scissor me timbers.
H. Yes. No, go to
Mrs. Garrison. What?
Did she really die?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She dead, bro.
It was a car accident, I'm pretty
She
sure.
dead, bro.
2022.
Yeah. We're
The
going to
car
talk
accident,
about
but
this.
there was like something in her system.
Christy
So
said,
there was,
Wow.
there,
No,
there
It
was
wasn't
something,
dick.
there was something in her system, I think, and so there was a big like to do about it. But yeah,
Yeah, she
Wow.
dead. She dead. She gone.
If you're gonna go
Oh,
find out in the
we'd-
great
we'd
unknown, that's the way
Carry
to do
on,
it.
Steve. We digress.
into the unknown.
That was really happy all of a sudden.
I don't know.
Into the
Just
unknown.
let go'd me.
Top
Sorry.
top 10 that week. No, well, there is a particular order. When we get to top 3, there's gonna be no particular
said
order,
everything.
and then we're gonna guess what those orders may be. Number 10,
Just let him go.
Snow Dogs.
Great movie. Great movie.
The fuck is that?
I'll
Snow
show
Dogs.
you.
You never seen Snow Dogs? It's with
That's a classic.
Cuba.
No, but I've seen Air Bud.
Ah, fuck you.
It's different.
While they talk about driving home with the kids who
This
lost
is
to Air
fucking
Bud.
stupid.
No,
We lost
Cuba,
to a fucking dog.
Cuba Gooding. Listen, here's the summary. Cuba Gooding Jr. ends up like
Cookie.
inherit like
Cookie. That's
someone in his
amazing
life.
movie.
Someone in his life dies. I don't remember who it is, like his aunt or grandma or something. And
This is
he
a good
goes to
movie, like,
Alaska
to ask,
to like take
actually.
care of her estate and stuff. And he in turn kind of inherits her dog sled team.
Yeah, Cookie.
And so he has to kind of learn to deal with them because they don't know him. And they were very much like, this is our owner and she died. But he then also has to understand that they lost someone too. And so he's trying to like work with these
A
dogs.
story of understanding.
It is.
Cuba Gooding Jr. fucks 10 dogs at once.
Huskies.
Husky.
I don't like. I don't
Man,
like.
he looking old,
I don't
bro.
like that.
Didn't he get canceled?
Why'd you say cookie? For what?
Why'd we say Cookie? Have you never seen this movie?
Navy divers, stand down.
Divers, you will disregard
Why is it cut off?
details.
You can't see anything.
God damn it, Cookie. Move your ass.
That's all I wanted to get.
Dude,
You've
you
never
want to
seen
talk
this?
about an excellent movie.
What is that?
Okay, brief. Let me wrap it up.
Is that
20
is that-
seconds?
Okay,
Hit
you're
the
good.
timer.
You're good.
So
Go.
good.
What's it called?
When a young black man.
Wait, tell me what it's
actually
called.
really good.
What's the name of the movie? Because
In a
maybe I
world.
have seen it.
It's
but-
called Men of Honor.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah. Top
So-
tier.
Back in 50s or something, like they wouldn't let African Americans
Sure.
be divers.
Right.
And he was the first. They
They
tried
wouldn't
to
let them
fuck
do a
with
lot
him.
of
They
stuff.
tried to kill him.
Yeah.
Like they tried to keep him underwater, and he passed all the tests. And he was this guy who was originally pretty racist.
Robert De Niro.
Yes, gained immense amount of respect for him.
Wait, no.
He's a trial. I,
That's
won't
different.
Right
go
after
into
this,
That's different.
This
It's a fucking amazing.
He goes
movie.
through.
It's a
an
true story as well.
amputation at this point in the movie, and then still performs this thing in the middle of a courtroom, and that's why he's like, "Come on, Cookie, get it go."
He's motivating him.
12.
He's trying to take 12 steps with one of his legs being gone.
Amazing. What a man. Got any tips?
Did you give the order? You're damn right I did.
So angry. Anyways,
That's a
In it,
different
that's what-
movie, but
Speaking of a different movie, number
Damn right,
9.
and I hope he burns in hell.
Number 9. Super Troopers.
Let's go.
big one, big and
You boys been to Mexico?
I literally just said earlier the schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
You did.
Schnautzers. I think we all
Right,
quote
meow?
that
right me
on a
out.
daily.
Reg on the reg.
On
Have
a
you seen
semi-daily.
Super Troopers 2?
Yes.
What you
Meh.
didn't like it?
Meh.
Is that when they're in Canada?
Watch,
Yeah.
watch it with a bro.
Yeah, it's better with a bunch of dudes.
Better with the bro.
That's what they all
Sure.
say.
Isn't it always?
Because I'm with you.
It
I
is.
love you, honey. But
You could be a
like
bro.
I'm with Kathy. She's like, this is fucking stupid.
That's the point. It's great. And then we laugh. And then we all go we do It's stupid. I love it.
She didn't like Beer Fest too. I was like, hold up.
Whoa.
Tell your grandma
That's
something.
grounds
What about the
for-
sausage?
That's grounds for like, hey, I'm gonna sleep
Gam
at
gam.
somebody else's house
Yeah.
tonight.
It was a rough patch.
I was gonna say, Beer Fest is great. Tara, you like Beer Fest?
I like Beer Fest.
Okay, good. Because Das Boot.
Is it in my toppies?
I mean, no, it's not.
Our favorite dumbass movie together though, Dewey Cox. Dewey
Don't
Cox.
even get me started. Wally,
Oh God.
Look, we ain't scientists.
wrong kid died.
He needs more blankets and less blankets.
I can't build you a candy house. It'll melt in the
Wait,
sun.
wait. I have to do it.
Or do it.
Go ahead.
Paul's big fat cunt.
He's got it. He's got it. My favorite part of that movie, and
But
I've
you
thought
can
about this.
imagine.
Is it a bad trip, Dewey?
I like the small one.
Look, I don't want to do drugs. I just want to trip acid with Beatles and Maharishi.
Okay, let's
More
go drop
blankets
acid with
and
the
less
Beatles.
blankets.
Let's go drop acid with the Beatles.
Not unless you can
Bad
learn
trip, bad trip.
Not unless you can learn how to play the fucking theremin.
Learn to open your mind.
It's
the
not
fucking
habit
theremin.
forming.
1,000 didgeridoos.
What's in your mouth? Gum. It's acid or no PCP or whatever.
You're
need a
not the leader
clean
of the
floor to
band.
do it on.
And that little Dewey Raheem is when I learned that you can't take Quaaludes and go water skiing.
No, my hands down, my favorite part of that entire movie is the Beatles scene where you've got Paul and Jack Black and Justin Long and all of them. So
good.
fucking funny.
It's good. It's the whole movie is great. Let's be real. Anybody who's like
Ellie, Dewey, do you want some more LSD?
Yeah, your friends do it.
and you never paid for drugs.
Not
once.
What once?
Fucking glass cats. I hate glass cats.
You leave me my monkey.
All right, we got to come back here and do a Dewey Cox.
Oh,
We
dude,
could.
I'm in. I'm in.
We've already reviewed it, but we're doing this thing now called the
Re-review.
re-review, where we have every fifth week, because there's normally four guests or four hosts on here. We all pick a thing on the fifth week. We have a wheel. That's the 1 to 60th episode because
Spin the wheel of mayhem.
we spin a wheel. Look, oh, there's the wheel right
Is
there.
it on here?
Yeah, it should be. So, Wally, just give it a spin.
Dude, these
just
are
to see
some
what's
banger
up.
movies, too, dude.
So this is our first 60 episodes that we did, and there's a couple other ones that are
I like
in there.
that
But
sound.
we would spin this and then see what we would do on the next re-review.
Look, walk cards
This
right
week,
there. Oh
we
my
would
God,
do-
it was
we
almost
almost
walk
hit
cards.
hit walk card.
Wow.
We would
Ooh,
hit.
Jack.
We would do Jack. If that
Simple
was it.
Jack.
Simple Jack.
T-Bo-
Oh my God.
Jack's a great
No,
Jack's
Rob
a great
Will-
fucking
Rob
sad.
Williams.
Jack is
Super good.
sad though too.
Old Benjamin Button.
Got any tips? What?
Timer party is having.
Wow, it was really close to walk hard.
It was-
And
it was-
Tenacious
it
D
was
right,
right there.
next to it.
Yeah, look at that. These are the things we do.
These
here.
are
we have fun.
These are fucking
Why?
bangers. All
Oh,
of
yeah.
these, dude.
Well, this like I said, this is the first.
And we wouldn't
60
pick
so
like bad
episodes.
movies. So, like-
We did good
Liar,
stuff.
liar. Boom.
One of the greatest
Oh,
comedies of all
oh,
time.
oh. Almost
Ah,
joined it.
yes. Fuck yeah, because fuck that other
That's
one.
like
said
that's number
better.
2 on my list.
Fuck
Number
that other
2.
one.
It's all good.
Oh,
Anyways, going back to the top 10 that week, number
Yeah, get there.
8, Black Hawk Down.
Oh, that's good. That's a heavy movie also.
yes.
What was that in We're the Millers? She's like, Black Hawk Down.
Black cock. down.
Black Hawk.
Big Black,
Black
Hawk.
cock. Yeah, big black cock.
Cock, yeah.
It's fucking
It's a skateboard. Oh,
Black Hawk
I see
Down
it.
is top tier.
It's actually
Go
really
watch
good.
that. It's really fucking
I
good.
remember watching that on DVD constantly.
Constantly.
That was one of those
It's
big
like-
ones that was
yeah.
kind of just lingering
Also
around
sad.
the
And
house.
there's a
Yeah.
lot of people in that movie that you're like, the fucking dude from Game of Thrones is in that. Nikolai Costa-Waldau or however the fuck you say his name. Jamie Lannister.
Jamie Lannister.
He's in
I
it.
don't think you can watch a war movie without. I wouldn't say like sadness, but like but like uncomfortableness.
Oh yeah, yeah, I get
you
what
know?
you're saying. Yeah, I mean it's uncomfortable. I mean
It just makes you feel like I'm just sitting here eating a fucking
Why?
Butterfinger on my couch like a fat ass. I feel like I should help the
but
nation.
I should be
in
helping
some-
these people with
Yeah,
these Blackhawks. Like, come on.
Yeah, every one of these had that
Yeah, they
African.
Put the Lord of War trailer on after this. Same thing.
All of these were. They also had that weird Sophia, like over, like the
Yeah.
image color
right, you're
correction.
right.
Watch a country destroy itself on CNN.
Whoa, who's that? Who's that?
Josh Hartnett.
Ethan
Are
Hawke.
you talking about Josh Hartnett or
Oh,
Ewan
you look
McGregor?
like Ethan Hawke. Wally, do me a favor.
This is
Get out
pretty
of the
much
trailer
like fucking Troy.
and just go down that list of the cast members.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. All right. Josh Hartnett.
Ewan McGregor's shit, dude.
Fucking Tom Sizemore, Eric Bana, Ewan McGregor, Ewan Bremer.
Maybe
that
that's
guy's
why,
good.
what I was saying, Troy right here.
Hugh Dancy,
The William
Kim Coates,
Fitchner
Sam
guy.
Shepard.
He's been in.
Yeah, he's been in a
everything.
lot.
A million
You
shits.
going down there? Going down.
You dancing.
That fucking guy right there, Ewan Grufford. He's been in a bunch of stuff. Ron Eldard. Yep. Jason Isaacs. Yep. He's been in a bunch of shit.
Elon.
Glenn Morshower plays
So
the
has
same
he.
person
I can't
in every movie.
pronounce his name, but he has too. Harold down there.
Harold. This guy.
That guy. He's been in a shit ton of stuff.
Zeljko Ivanek.
He's been in a lot of stuff.
That's Wally's long lost cousin. Zelda
Could be.
Ivanov or whatever.
Number 7, getting back to that, Heart's War.
I don't know what that is.
That's with Bruce Willis, I think. Heart's War. Wally, do your job. Look it up. Heart's War.
I don't know
Jesus.
what the fuck that is.
Hearts War.
Bruce Willis?
Hearts War.
No, wrong year.
Heart's War, not Hearts of War.
You can't even
Hearts
do
of
your job
Palm.
Shut the
right.
fuck up, Tara.
Be looking up vegetables and shit.
That was in it.
I found Hearts of Palm. They got it at Walmart.
It's just Hearts
You
War, right?
could do
Heart's War.
curbside pickup.
Oh, it's Hearts Hart, not actual heart. Speaking of hearts,
That would
John
make a
Q.
big difference.
Hearts War.
yeah, Heart's War.
His last name must be Hart.
Typed of.
It's a very war
H-A-R.
savvy time.
Heart's
in-
War.
in-
Right there. Look at that. I was right. Bruce Willis.
Oh,
Colin
Hearts, it's a
Farrell.
name.
That's his
Yes,
name, yeah.
that's what I said. It must be his name.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Corazon in Spanish.
Colin Farrell.
For
A law
Spanish-speaking
student becomes a
viewers.
lieutenant during World War II. Nope, missed it.
You don't get to read because
Oh
I put
my
the trailer
God.
up, bitch.
Can't read good.
For some, the war has ended.
Selected to read.
I thought that was the
Not
actual
read.
trailer, Barrick.
It has not ended. For Lieutenant Thomas Hart, it has just begun.
Oh, so Colin Farrell is Hart, not Bruce Willis.
Shut the fuck up, Tara. I just want to throw that in there. I love
In a
you.
land.
In a world where the world is a world.
The world is a world.
All right, that's another thing.
Bruce
It
Willis.
sounds exactly like you. Hold on.
Bruce Willis.
Listen.
Up here. Nobody belongs here.
His moment to strike back.
His moment to strike back.
All right, anyways.
Pretty good. Do it again. Moment to strike back.
Bruce Willis and pointy triangle hat.
It's actually. It's right. Stop. Number 6. A Beautiful Mind.
You deserve it.
Oh, that's a big one.
What did I do to deserve it?
When a grocery bag floats through the air.
What is this? Not another teen movie?
Oh, Jesus.
Ah,
No, this is where it comes from, right?
and his bag.
The Beautiful Mind.
Punches
Yes.
the fuck
With the
out of
grocery
that
bag. Am I tripping? Or
thing. No,
is it
that's
the same guy?
Phenomenon. Oh, no, those are the
No.
sunglasses. What am I
With the
thinking?
girl with the
Yes.
roses on her.
Yeah,
tits.
that's this.
Thank you.
The most brilliant minds of his generation.
His generation.
It's the same fucking guy.
Who among you will be the
Mr.
next
Monkey Bone.
Find a truly original idea.
So you're going to sit there and
I'm
tell
still
me in
way
Super
out
Troopers
of
2 when they're talking about fucking Danny DeVito, it doesn't crack you up.
Saw the world.
He said he hasn't had. I thought he said he hadn't
He
seen
said
it.
he didn't like
Oh,
it. Same fucking guy.
I didn't hate it.
No one
I
could
fucking
imagine.
love it.
No one could
because you're
imagine.
Canadian.
Yeah, this is your swan song, buddy.
It's home. It's home for you.
Literally.
Producer Brian Grazer.
Brian Grazer.
And Ron fucking
Ron
Howard.
What a loser.
Jennifer Connelly.
You know what?
Where Marcus Aurelius does
Top gun, baby.
algorithms on the fucking chalkboard.
Are you not entertained?
Has anybody here seen The Rocketeer?
Writes
No!
gibberish on a
Where
chalkboard.
the gladiator turns into a pussy.
A Beautiful Mind. A Beautiful Mind is not the
This is
Rose
not it.
Petals. Rose Petals is American
Yeah.
Beauty
American Beauty, yeah.
Thank you.
With Kevin
We
Spacey.
both got it wrong. At
with
the same
Mina
time.
Savara. That's yeah.
Oh, you both got it wrong? Same time?
Sweet.
Nice.
That's what we do.
There's a first time for everything.
Ginger.
Good, good. I like it. This is what we need.
In a
Bringing
world
us
where they
all
tear
together.
Ginger's fucking down all the time.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Number 5, Collateral Damage.
Oh, what a good one.
Good movie.
You know, pretty good. Pretty good.
Whoops.
Is that the one with what's his face there? Yeah, Arnold.
You'd have to spell collateral, right?
Get down with your bad self.
It's funny. You got John
Get in the
Leguizamo,
chopper.
right? Or no, is it John Turturro or whatever? Where's
I'm
Leguizamo
Tara.
in too? Go back down. Go down a little bit. Is it Arnold and John? Yeah, fucking John Leguizamo and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Look at those two names at the top. Like you can't even. Who's gonna spell those?
Right?
I'm not.
In a world with fucked up last names.
Oh yeah.
What's the damage?
Why haven't I seen this?
What's the damage? Well, it's collateral.
The wolf is back in Colombia, but you cannot take the law
Colombia?
into your own hands.
Was that guy not the same bad guy from True Lies?
From the jungles of Colombia.
Run it back, boys.
Arnold was in so much shit in the 90s.
Oh, he's
bro.
one of the biggest, if not.
90s, late 2000s. Shit. It,
Stop him.
fuck
Tommy
that.
Lee Jones?
It's so good. No, that was not Tommy Lee Jones.
Are you sure?
Knows his face.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he would be billed if he was.
I think it was.
I'm just gonna kill you. From the director.
Hang in there.
Of The Fugitive, which who's in The Fugitive?
I mean, I agree with you.
Here, Tommy Lee Jones.
Collateral.
I didn't do it. I
Go back.
don't care.
Go back. Go back. Go back.
Nope.
Go back.
Go down. Go
Scroll
down.
down.
See if he's in it.
Scroll down. Scroll
no
down.
way.
Scroll down.
Oh,
Scroll
you
down.
guys fucking ridiculous.
Scroll down. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah,
Wait,
he's
why
not-
isn't he on there?
Because he
he's
wasn't.
not in
He's
it.
not in it.
Go.
There's no way he's not in
I'm
it.
not doing it. Look it up on your phone.
Oh,
Look it up on
I
your phone.
fucking will. I fucking will.
Number 4.
While he said, look
She'll
at
be
me.
stuck on this forever.
I have the tablet now.
I'm in charge here. All right, people. Goddamn. Number 4, Big Fat Liar.
Oh, that's another.
Isn't it like a kid's movie?
That's with the.
Frankie Muniz. And,
Thank you. I was gonna say Malcolm
What? And Amanda Bynes.
and Amanda Bynes, who
and
now looks great.
That other guy. No.
Keeps bringing it in. She's
No,
making herself.
Don't.
And that
Being
no.
nice. Trying to say she's coming back after living on the
Pig
streets.
vomit.
Pig vomit. You're right.
That's
Right?
not.
Yeah.
This is
That's not-
Paul
W.A.M.
That's not
The
right.
fucking
That's not it.
Antichrist.
That's not the trailer. That's just about
They
Paul.
fucked it up.
No, you're saying W.A.M.
Maybe
Paul
he's a big fat
Giamatti's
liar.
the shit, dude. He
He's
is
been in-
great
he's
in
been in
everything.
Did you know
many
that he's
things.
the Rhino in a Spider-Man movie?
What?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
It's Amazing Spider-Man 2, I believe.
That guy's in everything.
The cartoon one?
No. Live action.
Oh, with Andrew Garfield.
He's like Commissioner Gordon. What's his fucking name?
Which one?
Mm.
Gary
Dark
Oh,
Oldman.
the
Knight.
Gary Oldman.
Yeah.
Oldman? Okay.
He's like him. He's
He
in
can play anything and
Everything.
looks like anything.
anything.
Amazing.
Yeah,
actor.
exactly.
Fifth Element.
Exactly.
Fifth Element.
Fifth Element.
Gefilte fish?
Zorg.
Gefilte fish.
Never
No,
take it. I got
fish.
these scars.
What is it? What is
Ahi,
it?
mahi.
Filka.
Gefilte.
Yeah,
Call him-
fuck
Call
me
that
to
man.
tears.
That's one of my favorite, like where they do the bloopers at the end in Rush Hour 2, where he has to keep saying that. Oh, because what is it? What gefilte fish?
Get
Gefilte
get
fish.
fucked.
Get him, Jackie.
That's one of the Decision
Jackie
Reel's
again?
top videos. Did you know that?
Oh, yeah.
That has got a bajillion views on it. Not a bajillion, but thousands and thousands. Of
He's
views
not
on
going to
it.
be in Rush Hour 3. Anyways, top 3 that week. No
And then they did
particular
do Rush
order.
Hour.
They did.
He's over. Yo, Smokey in the bush is taking a shit.
All right, we got a guess here. You ready? Top
Mushy
3.
mushy? You hungry?
No particular order. John Q's in it. Peter Pan Returned to Neverland and Crossroads.
Okay, so Brittany's number one.
Crossroads.
Brittany's number
The
one.
That's not the one I'm
Maybe?
thinking of.
Yes,
Yeah,
It-
it's
Oh, I
Crossroads.
can't look it up. I can't.
it is. I'm ashamed to know that so well. Brittany's number one. John Q number 2. Peter Pan.
Brittany,
Nobody gave a
bitch.
fuck because you can't be fucking Hook. It's just my opinion.
So you're going Crossroads, John Q, Peter Pan.
Yep.
I'm gonna go Peter Pan, John Q, Crossroads.
Mine's
So the
1, 2,
reverse.
mine's 1, 2, 3. By the way, did
So
I
you
do
went
that
reverse.
backwards?
No, you did. You did it right.
I
1,
did
2,
the
3.
opposite of you. Yeah.
He's saying flip it.
Yeah.
Do you have what weeks they came out?
Same weeks.
They're all. This is all week 1.
You don't get new information than we do. You have to fucking.
No, you just didn't
have
ask.
to
That's not
lock
my
it in.
fucking fault. If
Does
you
she have
don't
to
ask
lock
the
it in,
question.
Captain Steve? Does she have to lock it in?
She's correct. If you're not asking and she's asking,
Are you going to give her the answer?
He
I'm
gave
not
me the
giving-
answer.
I told her they're all in the same week.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, I would get the answer. Just because you didn't ask, that's your fault.
You got the answer. It's okay. I'm perfectly fine with that answer, Tara.
Hey,
I
Mom and Dad are fighting.
I'm
I'm
gonna
going to my bedroom.
I'm gonna say John Q. Crossroads. Peter Pan.
Oh, old choice.
I don't even remember what I said.
You said the opposite of what Greg said.
I
You
don't even
said
remember
Peter
what Greg
Pan,
said.
John Q. Crossroads.
All right.
That's what you said.
Let's clarify. Let's go 1, 2, 3.
You said
You think number one
Crossroads.
is Crossroads.
Number 1 is Brittany.
Then you said John
Brittany,
Q.
bitch.
Then you said John Q. Then
Yes.
you said Peter. You
Yes.
said the complete opposite. You said Peter, John Q. Crossroads.
Yep, 100%.
I said John Q. Crossroads, Peter.
And Tara's right.
Damn.
Let's see if she can continue that.
I got a 66%.
Let's see if she
I
can
think that's
continue
one of the
that.
few times we've all said something completely different.
I agree. Yeah, that hasn't
That's one
happened
of the
a
few
lot.
times.
Air 5.
Hey, what do we think
I'm
the
not
budget
high-fiving shit.
on John Q was? This is the hard one. This is where you got to pull the number out of your ass. Some people are like 75,000 million.
38 million.
18 million from Tara, 30 million from Wally.
38.
38 million from Wally.
I go 28.
28.
No.
I guessed 40 million. Its actual retail budget, 36.
Oh,
Dude,
well done.
Coming
The
in.
ones I've done with you, you've been the winner every fucking time.
That's
'cause-
rare because I'm never the winner.
Yeah. It's 'cause he
except
just-
when you're here.
Boom. Like he just doesn't even think, yeah, fucking 30 million. Like,
I just
I
fucking
gotta
spit
come.
it.
I gotta come here more often so he can lose more.
Come
He's
in,
relishes
come
it.
in.
relish in the losing. I like it.
Relish in a world where I relish it.
We need hot dogs. Stat.
Oh, fucking good doggy. Anyways,
Go for a fucking glizz.
Get some glizzies up in here. All right. What do we think this movie made box office? Its overall run in theaters, how much money did it make?
70 million.
Wally's going 70 million.
I feel like it would have been a flop.
A flop, really?
It's top 3, dog.
It's top 3. It was
It's
number
first
one.
one of those
It was
movies-
It's number one. It's first week though.
I mean,
that doesn't
I
mean it stayed up
Guess
there.
because my age too, but like I feel like it's like a movie that didn't do well
Afterwards.
initially and then
Okay.
fucking blew up afterwards.
Well, it opened at 1.
Oh,
That's still just it's first.
It's Denzel.
suck a fuck. So we're saying that the total box
Total box office and its entire run in theaters. What do you think?
38 mil.
38 million, and you said
70.
70.
He said
70.
70.
Yeah. Well, I said 38 mil for my
Yeah.
what it cost.
Tara's going.
And it cost that. So you're saying it lost money or it just broke even?
I can I change it?
You can say whatever
Sure.
you want.
You don't
to
give a
say.
shit.
You didn't say lock it in.
You're the
Yeah.
guest. We'll give it to you.
I'm locking in like
Lock in those lyrics.
43 mil.
43 million.
'Cause I don't think it came out swinging.
Okay.
You think it made a smidgen?
Even though it was number one, it's still like serious subject matter.
You're not wrong. Not wrong. Where you going?
82.
82. I guessed 85. Look at us. Overall, well, hold on. Opening weekend, $20.2 million. Pretty good. Overall, $102.2 million.
Good numbers.
God damn.
Technically
It's good
Stevie
numbers.
boys.
I was
Well,
way off.
but
Good
Samsonite.
numbers.
Samson Swanson,
Swimmy.
good for that. Like, why?
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
I'm in the same ballpark as you with the thought of I don't remember this movie being popular or like being
I
box
remember this
office.
movie.
We were
success.
Probably
young.
because
We
our
were
age
young.
bracket. I'm
Maybe.
saying
This is
yeah.
critically acclaimed when it comes to when you go through Denzel movies. This
I
is
don't
like
think
one
this
of
is
the ones.
critically.
John,
I'm
you're
going to
like,
argue
John
with you
Q?
on that.
You do John Q?
John
I'm going to
Quincy
argue with you on that. I
Archibald.
don't think it's critically acclaimed. I think people wise,
I don't think this
people
ever
loved it.
gets mentioned in his
No,
ether of
I don't
movies.
think it. I don't
And
think it
I
does
think
either.
it's his fucking
This is one of
best.
the. This is probably one of the big. Obviously, Training Day, right? You hear Training Day is one of the gigantic.
And,
ones.
Equalizers.
and remember the Titans.
I hear John Q before
Titans.
Equalizers. Return.
No, I
Remember the Titans, yeah.
not me.
Titans is a fucking.
Sarah, what's the better movie? Remember the Titans or Miracle?
Oh my god.
Pick
asked.
your favorite kid.
Do it. No, I'm joking.
Regardless, you're gonna be sound racist.
Right.
In a world where you're racist.
It's the whole world. Yeah.
Remember the Titans movie. It's the better movie.
Okay.
Remember
That's what I'm
Titans is the
asking.
Dude, how do you
That's
guys
what I'm
not John Q when you hear Denzel? How do you guys not?
No,
Training
I don't.
Day.
Training Day
I
is number
Training
one,
Day.
no matter what.
I
Malcolm
personally
X.
always go there. It's one of my favorites of all time. I've never heard anybody say John Q, bro, in my life.
Same.
When I think of his identity as a actor,
No, I
this
think
is a big
so.
one for
No,
me.
I think
I get
so many
offended.
other ones. I think
People are like John Q. People are like,
I
never
think-
seen it.
I think Training Day. I think
My
Remember the
heart
Titans.
hurts.
I think Man on Fire. I think
Oh yeah, Man on Fire.
I
That's a
think
big one.
Fallen. I
Greasy,
think
like
I don't
Greasy Bear.
think
I'm John Q
like
for
Greasy-
both of those.
Greasy Bear.
I give a life.
I
The
don't
ones
think
that
John
live in
Q.
front of me, and maybe Book of Eli for his movies specifically, but I don't think Equalizer or the other ones are before John Q in my
Yes.
forefront of
absolutely.
Denzel
Preach.
movies.
I think in the public forum, you're wrong. I think
Public.
between
Could be.
us,
Yeah,
Could
I
be.
mean,
100%.
personal preference.
be.
Personal preference. I just think
mine
I
goes John
hear.
Q. Everything else.
I hear Training
Didn't he
Day.
win, like,
Remember
a
the
Grammy
Titans?
or a-
No, Training Day
For this, I
Training
thought he
Day.
won. Okay,
is what he won for.
I thought he won something for this movie. My bad. My bad.
Also, fun fact: King Kong does not have shit on him.
Okay.
Anyways,
Tara was talking about critically, she doesn't think this movie's whatever. So we're gonna guess the Rotten Tomatoes score, the Roddy T's. They're out of 100%. There's a critics and an audience score, so you got to give two scores. So whatever you think it is, out of 100%.
Yo, Rat-a-tease.
I'm gonna go critics high. I'm gonna go critics 80,
80.
audience 78.
Okay. Tara's shaking her head. Just get it right now. What do you think, Tara?
I think critics maybe 47.
47.
Audience though like 70.
70.
I'm gonna have faith in my people.
Okay, Gregory.
I'm gonna say
What do we got?
I'm gonna say
Who are your people?
audience
Redheads?
80 something. Yes.
Yes.
Audience 80 something. Critics are dicks. 50 something.
We are.
50 something.
They are.
Apparently we're correct. I guessed 45 critics, 65 audience.
Did we
It
both say
is-
40? Oh, I said 47.
Same.
Same.
It is critics 36.
Holy
Get the fuck out of here.
shit.
But
Fuck, I'm gonna
audience
flip this V-shaped table. Where did you get this? Who orders a V-shaped table?
He
I
made
made
it.
I made it.
He made it.
Audience
ahead, bro.
78.
Barrick was the
I was
closest
close.
when it comes
I want
to
something.
idea. Holy shit.
He went too high, critics.
But also at the same time,
30?
like 36 to
That's
78.
crazy.
That's a pretty big difference. I mean, we've had some differences in here before.
What
I
is
mean,
the
obviously we're 200
IMDb?
and whatever.
Do you know?
IMDb is 6.6.
Did he even breach a 7? I'm surprised.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm fucking angry.
We all have been there. We've
Fuck
all been there.
30.
36.
I made sure I read that right.
Yeah.
36.
There's been some movies we've done on here that I've even
We
been like,
were
"Come on."
surprised,
It's,
yeah.
it's
Come on.
wild.
Is there?
We've all
hey,
been butthurt about something.
Tablet man.
What you need?
Thinking like the doofiest, shittiest fucking movie. Type in the Garbage Pail Kids movie and see what their fucking critics score is.
I mean, 15 and
The fuck is
25. You've never heard of the Garbage Pail Kids movie?
It's terrible.
so bad.
It came out
It's great.
before I was born.
Yeah, but you've seen movies before. you
Ew,
were
what the
born.
fuck?
You don't know what Garbage Pail?
No.
You've never had. You've never,
0.7
Okay,
on the
that's
IMDb
IMDb.
scale.
But
Do the-
tomato.
do
You have to
Rod-
use
hold
Roddy
on,
T's.
hold on.
you got to do
No.
Rotten Tomato score, but
Hold on.
Garbage Pail Kids were collectible
I'll look it up. Cards,
cards.
and some of them were stickers.
Once upon a time, or
I
was
got
it
you, I
more
got you.
recently,
They were
there
a
was
funny
young boy named
two
Dodger.
Cabbage Patch Kids.
Look
They
at
were
his
like
jacket. Is he like doing a David Bowie
He was the
vibe or
sort of
like?
child who was always left
This is
out of
terrifying
things.
already.
Look at his jacket. Doesn't it give like MJ David Bowie vibes?
Oh, yeah.
After
Like,
school,
Okay, you
Dodger
guys
worked
ready
in
for
a
this?
junk shop.
I don't think you're ready for this.
Did you look it up?
Mysterious
Yes.
Captain Man's.
Which is bro.
I'm gonna do the audience score first. 27.
For Garbage Pail?
look,
Garbage
that's
Pail.
audience. The people didn't
critics,
even like it.
Amen.
critics, 0.
Like, wait, nobody rated it, or like that's how?
There's 15 reviews for it because it's kind of older, but it's a
Dodger has
0%.
never had a
okay, maybe I went a little too hard
went a
on the
little
shitty
too.
movies. But like, what is a universally panned movie? Like,
So, like, do you want to say like in this same genre?
because this is just straight fucking feces right here, dude.
Well, let's look at
Waterworld.
Oh, don't do that. How
People
about
hate
this?
that shit.
I have a giant bookcase right there of any movie. Look at it, pick a movie out of there, and we'll look it up.
Serious?
What?
Tara, do it.
How about
Oh, you can't
I
see
see
that far?
click,
No, I can't. I have
okay.
terrible eyesight.
click.
Click. All right. just
Yeah,
click.
click.
No, click's
click.
not a good one.
But I mean, that's-
go for it. But
I
it's
love
picking
not-
a
click.
random one.
I
but
love
that's
click.
not-
Fuck
that's
you.
not- What I'm
It's like the
saying, no.
saddest
What I'm
movie.
saying is it's not
6'4".
comparable.
I've cried when I watch Click.
Thank
Oh no,
you.
no, yeah,
Thank you,
no,
dude.
no.
Like,
What I'm
there's
saying
a
is
part-
it's not
Kids
Six
at
four.
the
comparable.
end?
6'4".
Yeah,
6'4".
when he's on the
He
ground.
gets me. Yes.
Yep.
I was saying it's not
64 out of 100.
it's not comparable is what I was saying.
It's not comparable. You're right. Well, look for something that you may think would be.
The point is, I didn't mean to take us on this wild tangent
we're
here.
cranked too.
This is the show. The show is Wild Tangents. That we should rename the show from the Decision Reel to the Wild Tangent.
You're fucking right. The wild tangents. Ted the
High voltage 6.1.
Dude, well, you're looking at IMDb score. We're looking for Rotten Tomatoes.
Whatever.
So you gotta Google
Looper.
it instead of IMDbing, but it's fine. Crank is great.
Crank
It's a
is
fucking
great.
shotgun in a dude's asshole.
Looper's not bad.
I thought Looper's phenomenal.
Looper is good. Looper's really good. He looks like and talks like Bruce Willis.
Yeah, he even got the chin and the nose and whatever the fuck. The
Pretty good.
prosthetics.
Are you? Have
He
you
even
picked
goes,
have you
keep
picked a movie
walking,
yet?
pencil dick.
Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
What movie is that?
I'll keep.
Bruce Willis. Keep walking, pencil dick.
I don't know what is that.
Sixth Sense.
What a fucking twist of a movie.
A
back
movie
in the
that
day.
made me freak out. That movie when she's like throwing up under the fucking table.
Yeah.
Wild.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Anyways, our favorite new thing of this show is the IMDb top and lowest reviews. So these are people going on IMDb and
Great
reviewing.
segue to it,
Hey, yeah,
too.
See, what's up? This is the top review from The Green Arrow. This is January 2022. He says, any movie that makes me cry automatically gets a 10. This was a great movie, very tense, very emotional, a must watch. Denzel Washington is just as great as always. 10 out of 10.
I like that guy. That guy fucks.
And he just was straight to the point.
Straight to the point, no bullshit.
The low is from Indy 11, July 2003. This person, because we're not appropriating anybody's gender here, says, I only write comments when a movie is really bad. Much like John Q.
I was negative Nancy, you bitch.
Right away.
Fuck off.
Why don't you fucking be positive in your life? I bet your friends don't want to be around you frequently.
You know who was B positive? John Q and
Be
his son,
positive.
because they were B positive.
Same skin graft.
Nice. Bro, hold on, dude. Everyone. You didn't even watch.
Look at me. Look at me. Anyways, I was staring in disbelief at how cliche the dialogue, lines, acting, and pretty much everything else in this movie was. Considering the amount of talent in the movie, I was surprised by how predictable and awkward the whole thing felt. If you watch the DVD, watch the documentary on the healthcare system that is on there. It's about 100 times more interesting and compelling than the film. 1 out of 10, no doubt.
See, it was his fault his parents got divorced. I'm just saying.
Maybe.
What a fucking piece of shit.
I don't agree with that score at all.
I typed in, why do people not like John Q? And the very
God.
first thing that popped up was the overly simplistic portrayal of the healthcare system.
But it is.
They're not wrong.
100%.
Tara's staring at something. What do you
There's
got?
not no. I
There's
can't
not
find
enough.
any. There's
Not
nothing that
enough.
I feel is comparable enough to be able to like.
So what you're saying is
'Cause that's a
my
good
little
fucking
movie
Collection's
collection.
good. It's
you
good.
know,
I see. I
just-
immediately
yeah.
looked at all the Alien movies. Like, all right.
Well,
I'm not
because
gonna
I
say those out
like
loud.
there
Feeling
were
really
there are
shit
movies
over
over
there.
there
What's
that are like around the same time frame, but the plot and everything is wildly different.
Oh wait,
you know what I mean?
Look
so
at
like
the VHS
it's like
tapes.
Have you ever met anybody in this room? Have you ever met anybody that like it was like John Q is a terrible movie?
no,
It's an amazing
but I
movie. I
also
don't
don't.
fucking
But
get
I
it.
also don't think I've met anyone that's raved about it either.
I've never sat down and was like, "Hey, guy, John Q, you like it?"
Yeah.
This
talk about
this
it.
this guy who
Talk
gave
about
this
it.
review has a podcast called The Real Decision, right? And they're fucking fuck their merch. I'll take a shit on it.
I've been telling Steve every
I will
time we
buy
look
it,
up
and
these,
I
I'm
will
going to
shit
put a
on it.
review on there from us. Be like, nah, you fucking piece of shit. Fuck.
Well, we found that no matter what movie it is,
Someone's shitting on it.
somebody's giving it a 1.
We
Sure.
haven't
Somebody's
pulled,
gonna hate something.
we haven't pulled up one yet that didn't have a 1-star review
That is correct.
on IMDb.
Which is crazy because we did Jurassic Park. What?
Say that again.
We haven't looked a movie up yet that didn't have it a 1-star review.
That's
so
the internet should just have a vetting process. Like
They should, but they don't.
well the thing
Leave
is that
it free, man. Leave it open.
Leave it open.
well,
I'm finally
the
starting to
thing
say
is
gay
that
again.
it
It's
is-
great.
It is based off
I've
of
seen a movie where kids die before. Shut the fuck up,
John
dude.
Q, gay.
it is
John Q. Does Q stand for queer?
but that's the thing is that these are based off of opinions and perceptions. Not everybody is going to
Don't
like
censor
art
me.
the same way
Very
as somebody
true.
else. And a movie, music, all of that is art. You're going to perceive it differently. So that's why IMDb,
not
because
wrong.
these are just random people. Anyone
Absolutely
can get an
not wrong.
account and leave a review.
I just got the
So-
buttery taste. I did just get it.
Okay.
Fuck.
So
That was a
at the end.
booger.
That was schnoz.
see, but it's like 'cause it's an aftertaste. It's not when you're drinking.
100%
It's an
correct.
after.
Yep.
A
That made her
crock.
feel better.
Oh my God, that's the second time you've told me I was 100%.
Am I the only?
She's going home tonight and like, oh my God, I'm gonna sleep so good because I'm right.
You get what you get two.
100%.
That's all you're getting.
100% right twice on one
Anyways.
podcast.
I still don't know about the
tell me
lyrics.
But you were
Right,
wrong
Karen.
about a couple things, so it's fine.
But but like, no.
Definitely the Rotten Tomatoes score.
Did you know?
Bringing it back down to reality.
I was writer.
Writer.
I was
There we go.
closer
Get
than,
it, Terry.
What do you
than
mean?
he was.
In a world where Wally was incorrect.
Happens frequently.
In a world where
Oh my
a
God.
banana is a fucking berry.
Oh Jesus Christ! Why?
Your reality.
That's this world.
You know what? A watermelon's a fucking berry too.
That's a huge berry, man.
It's a big berry.
Cut a hole in it. It's a fucking berry.
That's why
gotta
when
heat it up
we
in
were
the
talking
microwave,
about it, I was like, we've had this perception of what
Expansion,
berries
you know.
are for so long that this just fucks your brain up.
Yes.
Like, I've considered all berries to be quite smaller fruits. And like
We're gonna chuck that watermelon right at your
smoothie-
face.
smoothie type fruits, yogurt type fruits, stuff like that.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then you're gonna throw in a fucking watermelon and a
Never had a-
banana?
Hold on, do they have watermelon yogurt?
And then to say that the berries that I've been calling berries aren't actual berries?
Yeah,
Would
your
you
whole
just keep
world.
your shit to yourself, scientists? You know?
I feel like you're getting violent, Sarah. I think you need to take a step back.
I think you need to take a step back. Berries aren't coming at you
Yes.
to kill you.
I eat cookies, so there's that.
Cookie.
And then there's
The cookies you have a day.
and
Probably
then
have like 3 a day.
then,
What?
then there's
Fuck with a
dingleberries, which
cookie,
is a
bro.
whole nother thing. So
Those are classified as berries.
yeah, dingleberries are actual berries, I think. So
There's
They
actually
have a
just
fallopian tube or something.
tiny pieces of toilet paper on your ass and or
the schnozberries, I think qualify as berries. But
Ooh, who's schnozzing them?
Speaking of what berries we like, John Q, who is our favorite character in this movie?
Ooh.
I like the
Tara.
comedic relief, the other black
Me?
guy. The one
It's
other
me?
black guy.
No, he's saying you take
no, he's saying I'm his favorite.
What's his name? What's the other black guy's name?
Eddie Griffin.
Wow.
Griffin.
I'm
He's
sorry,
the
Wally. I don't
best.
see color.
I'm identifying.
I'm
Jesus
identifying.
Christ. He's not only is he
Who's the
hilarious,
other colored?
but he's a fucking G.
Who's
He
the other
fucking
colored
takes the grenade. He like dresses up as him and walks
yeah,
out the
yeah.
door at the end, so that
He
way
also
he can
is the
spend
one
time.
that warns him about being
Eddie
on
Griffin.
TV and stuff.
He's great. It's fucking the best.
What did Dave Chappelle?
Silent hero.
What did Dave Chappelle
But he
and,
also
whatever said? With
won't
black actors,
support
maybe
him
they stick
giving up.
together.
Yeah, exactly.
But he also didn't support him giving his heart to his son, though.
I'm Wayne Brady, bitch.
I wouldn't.
What?
Him killing himself
He
was.
said, I can't let you do that, man. I ain't gonna watch your keys.
Can't support
Yeah,
that.
I ain't
right.
gonna sign
It was
that, man.
real. It was real. He was real the whole time.
Eat your
And
sandwich,
at the very
Dave.
end, not only
Eat
that, he
your
had the
sandwich.
payoff. He's like, "You're my hero, man." At the very
Yeah,
end, I was
hey,
like,
man.
"Fuck yeah,
You my
The way
hero,
he
man.
said it was
Fuck
all
yeah.
Eddie Griffin.
You my
Hey,
hero, man.
man!"
Hey, man.
All I want to do now is watch Deuce Bigelow.
Oh, Deuce Bigelow.
Both of them.
Yeah, check it out. That's a
Yeah,
huge bitch.
He was his boss.
Yeah, that's a meat behemoth.
Talking about your mangina. It's a great movie. Both of them. The second one actually is better than you think it is. Because he's the European
Dude, they're
gigolo.
terribly good. Would be how
Thank
I
you.
would say. it.
Exactly, yes.
You know who I'm gonna say my favorite character is?
I don't know, In Vogue?
His fucking free your mind.
And the rest will follow.
His friend, his John Q's best friend.
Thank you. That was going to be my... What a fucking
Like that
bomb.
news,
So,
Like,
the news interview part where he's
Yeah.
like,
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm there with you.
that's a
I was
best
like,
friend.
yeah.
Going on the
Dude,
fucking...
like,
When
choked
he's
up.
like, we don't care about values, we care about value.
Boom.
Can I have a side? Well, after Tara goes, I'm gonna let Tara do hers. And then
And
I'm
he
gonna do a
goes-
side note.
Because you have anything to say to him? And he's like, we're out here, we're all with you.
Yeah.
We love you. And I'm, dude, tell me you weren't like,
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Not to be... What was the word you said earlier?
I don't know.
That you can say again?
No.
Gay.
Wait.
Gay. The only thing I thought about in that situation was like, man, I got a good best friend, and like we
I'd
would be the
fuck the
same.
shit out.
That's what I'm saying. Like we would be the same. I'm doing the Trump again. We would be the same. We would be in the same situation, right?
he's
Where
got
like
sweet, tasty balls.
it's the best. It's no one knows.
street over there.
You got to do the.
Look at that, Tara. Look, watch your
Yeah,
ball.
it's
Look,
pretty good.
Sarah, just want to say,
That's
balls are
hilarious. Anyways,
What I was
tasty.
saying is, I got a best friend. What's up? Who I feel like if we were in the situation, each other would do the same.
Oh, in a heartbeat.
But also, I would be in that fucking emergency room with you. Like, who we taking out?
Your
Dude, I
balls.
would have snuck in that fucking. I would have die-hearted those air
So
vents.
weird.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I would have been the guy, the SWAT team guy. I would have been like, "What are you doing here?"
Yeah, I'm here for
I'm
you,
already
man.
here, coming in. Right.
I'm here for you. They let you in? No, they didn't let me in.
I'm here. Let's
I
go.
worked
What are we
real
doing?
hard to get here.
Right.
That's my best friend.
Of course, I'm going to be here. But also, like throughout the whole movie, he is literally helping him with everything. No questions asked. Him and his wife
That's
are
how you do
there,
it.
selling shit for him, helping him huck shit in the
Well,
truck
like
or
that's
whatever.
how you do it.
what you
That's how you do it.
That's what friends do. That's what I'm
what
saying.
you do.
So whatever you need, we're here.
Lock it in.
Like no doubt. Like I'd be like, yeah, motherfucker, we
lock
here
it in,
for you,
dog.
dog.
Lock it in. Lock it in.
If your kid
While I'd
needs
be
a new
outside,
heart,
hey, fuck you, Burke.
he can't have mine.
Listen,
but I'll
look,
find one.
I don't like this
Listen.
motherfucker, but I'm here for him.
Friendships end over shit like that. Like people who
It's
are
true.
not there for you when you go through your hardest times. Like
That's
that's
absolutely true.
Yeah, don't be that guy. Never be that guy. Those are the
Good
worst
point.
guys.
Not to bring up
Very
anything.
negative take, but good point.
no, but I'm
Don't
not
ever
gonna
be
lie.
that
Other
guy.
flip of the coin.
I'm not gonna lie.
What is your worth if you're not there for your people around you?
I
What the fuck is your
I
worth?
reevaluated
Nothing.
some things when
Wally's
Carrick went through.
serious because he
That's
gets
all right.
his face.
Fucking
No, when Carrick and I went through Carrick's cancer
Your
stuff, like
boyfriend.
we reevaluated.
roommate.
Some people
stuff.
don't know what carrot means.
Like like you think of things
Carrot
differently.
cake?
You
Sorry.
like there are people who like
I mean, dude,
just kind of shove
Call
it
it
to
like
the
it is, like
back
in-
of their heads.
in
Like
your industry where you got entertained and all that, like, these are just fucking bar friends.
Burr friends.
Like,
Burr friends.
they,
their
for me, I'm like,
acquaintances.
what
yeah.
are my kids' names? Exactly. Suck a dong.
There
That's
is a
what-
there is a list. Like there's a
I
list.
didn't mean to be so negative, but
The
No,
honest
but
list
that's what I'm saying.
Say
Like
it with your chest.
where there's people that you can call.
for literally
and they're
anything.
there. And they're
Literally
there.
anything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
That list, those are the people you got to
I
keep.
don't require to be
nearby.
this close to hundreds of people, obviously, but still, I
Who do
mean,
you call in a
there's a lot of
crisis?
true colors do
Mm-hmm.
come through in a world where true colors. Right.
God damn it.
But it is true.
Yeah.
There are like tiers of relationships of like people you could call, that will be there for different things, and then there are people
I
that
can't say
you
the
just have
word,
fun with.
but I am one of the real ones.
Real G.
Real what?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just saying. It's
Go
fine.
on. Go
I
on.
got. You're the real. Oh no, it's not
No,
there.
just
It's
don't.
not there.
You have the beat. You have the
no,
beat.
just don't.
No, you're the real. There it is. Got it. Got it. We're fine. It's all good. It's all gravy, baby.
Rhymes like,
It's good.
Last night and you didn't even what it was. It's fine.
You piece of.
Oh no.
he took a long time to say shit. Let me
have
tell you something, mother. You piece of son of a Margaret Thatcher.
On a hot day. Sorry, it's on the other side of the fucking thing. I gotta hit over here. Mother.
You with them Atlanta charts.
He is. He's
Fuck me
like
with one of them.
he's called like this.
Sorry for your ears if you're listening with headphones.
Finger popping each other's assholes.
Oh no, I
Finger popping each other.
Popping each other's ass.
Are you
Ass-
the captain's
ass-
daughter?
Oh, what? He did. He fucked the captain's daughter.
Oh my god.
Tara, did you say your favorite character?
No.
Okay, who's that?
Well, I'm gonna say his best friend also, but then
that
I'm
swish.
also gonna say the
Good year.
Got that swish.
I always forget his real name, his actor name. I've seen him in so many things, but the other doctor, the like junior doctor,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
He
the
was
the
nurse?
blonde
The
guy.
younger
No, the
dude.
guy, yeah.
Who
The
does
one was like
all
a
the
like he's
cleaning
on-
shit.
Yes, because
Oh,
he's
the
like,
ER doctor.
he's like, fuck that. I'm gonna do it. This is
He's
what
like,
I'm a
you
doctor.
know us, right? We just send him, kick him on the ass, and
Yes.
give him a check.
Yeah.
And blah.
Because he's like, I'm a doctor. If there's somebody here that needs help, I'm gonna help them. He's like, fuck it. He would be my other one, I think.
Notable mention
Sorry.
because this part got me in the movie when his wife said she was proud of him
Yeah.
for all that shit. I was like, oh yeah.
But
That's a-
also, let's
that's a
be
good-
real. She said, "I don't care what you do, fucking figure it out." Right?
And you always say you're gonna do it. It never happens. Do something. Do
And
something.
then he fucking did. No, he did.
I'd be like, first of all,
He
bitch.
did it.
Also,
Can't
got to do
can't
Kevin.
use that again, can you?
He gets How many years do you think he got at the end of this movie?
It said
Probably going to be 2.
up to 3,
Right.
up to
3 to 5, but I
years.
can probably get him 2.
So he gets out. Whatever she could be mad at in his life going forwards.
Can't say
Yeah.
anymore.
What are we gonna
Yeah.
do?
Dude, I would have taken
wait.
10
I'm
to
saying-
15 and been like, this was successful.
Yeah.
Right.
I go the
100%.
rest of my life.
Because
This is
also, not
successful.
only did he do what he did, but even though he didn't have to, he was literally going to kill himself
Oh yeah.
to give
She
his
didn't-
son his heart.
She didn't know that, and I bet you he would never tell her that.
No,
No, she did not know that.
No, she was on the way to give him the.
They don't show her knowing it, but
Right.
She's like,
there's no way that she doesn't find out, you know?
No, who's
I
gonna
thought
say
she
that?
did, and that's
No.
why she was trying so hard to stop. Like when she stopped them,
She
at the
tried
end.
to call, or she tried to
she
use the
turned
CB
off
radio,
the-
and he turned off.
and he
CB
turned it
off.
off. But then she frantically went to tell them. I thought that's why. Because
They
she was
never-
trying to
I was
stop
with my
them.
Because she
youngest
knew,
kid, and she
because
was
she
like, "Are you
needed to tell him
serious?"
ASAP.
They didn't know.
Mm.
They didn't know.
Lissy loved this movie. She was like, "Are you serious? You turned
Dude,
off the radio? What
this
the
is a
hell?"
heavy movie.
Yeah.
Safety's
Can I
on
say?
part
yeah,
was like,
hold on. Can I
Yeah.
say something about that?
Dude, when they're like, "You're telling me there weren't any bullets. That gun wasn't loaded this whole time." I'm just like, no.
it just keeps
No.
adding to him.
I don't
You
think they would have let him shoot himself in the head. I think they would have killed him another way.
So
Right?
I was
Like, they
thinking
could
this.
use
You
drugs.
might,
Yeah.
our brains work
How
very
about you're in
similar.
a fucking hospital. How about euthanize
Yeah,
the guy?
that's what I'm saying.
on.
Yeah.
So
let him go.
you
I
think
thought the
if
same thing.
injecting air
Or
probably would
whatever.
have fucked the heart up?
No.
You
They
think?
have no.
Because I tried to think of the same thing.
Well played. It would give you an embolism.
Yeah,
Patience.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, they have drugs that they can do to kill somebody like that.
In there?
I'm sure, but
Because
would
think
it
about-
ruin the heart?
Where they were
Hold on.
in the ER.
If fentanyl
They have
in
shit,
every
man.
ER.
Yeah.
Bye.
If somebody died
Yeah,
in
but-
a car accident like
for
that,
the heart.
No, but they weren't going to kill him. No one else wanted a hand in that, though.
True.
okay, I'll give you that. So if they're
And
saying
technically,
we're not
that
gonna
would have
kill
been
him,
malpractice. There's not legal suicide in the state that he's in. Like you can't do that.
Euthanasia.
You can't do that. So
Illegal.
Legal. We don't have to talk about young people in Japan.
Thank you.
Well,
Because in my head, it's always youth in Asia.
That's where they got
get
euthanized.
I know.
But what I'm saying is
What are they doing over
like
there
that
in
We gotta
Asia?
discuss the
Like
do
that
the do your
doctor.
Trump the
We gotta
euthanasia.
discuss the
Yeah.
euthanasia. The China virus is coming through.
He's in the shade.
The Wuhan virus. Everyone knows it's great.
All right, Tara. Now that you're not angry,
In China.
It was a kid who fucked a bat. And it
The youths in Asia.
was you.
Very nice.
two.
Very
No, 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 no. Hold on.
Oh,
Okay, I got one. She gets one. Do it. You're on blast. Do it.
Dude,
Just
you
do
do
it.
the Buick
Just do it.
Skylark.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
no, it's not that.
Just do it. Just do it. You're on. You're on.
Is it an impression?
Imagine your idea.
See it. Do it. Let's fucking do it.
Bam.
You should just fucking do it. Imagine your idea. You're prancing along through the forest. You spot a little brook. You put your little deer lips down to the cool, clear water. Then, bam! A fucking bullet knocks off half your head. Your brain is laying in little bloody pieces. Now I ask you, would you give a fuck what kind of pants the son of a bitch who shot you was wearing?
I'm assuming y'all heard this numerous
A
times. but-
lot.
My biological clock is ticking like this. And at the rate this case is going, I ain't ever getting married.
We hear it
Bravo.
every third episode.
No, you don't.
Probably at least 3 times a year.
Okay.
Oh
probably
my
3 times a year.
God, is
That was
that
good.
what you want?
Quasi track. What? Is that what you want?
What are you, a fucking world traveler?
You fucking
We should
world.
get that soundboarded
Okay, I'll
in
do
a
it.
heartbeat.
I'll do it. For Valentine's Day. For Halloween.
I'm positive.
1 year. You should just be her.
Her.
Like leather jacket, her.
Everything. Yeah.
No, it would have to be the flower jumpsuit.
Yeah.
When,
Oh,
she's
yeah,
on the,
yeah,
when
yeah.
she's on the front porch.
Dude, can we do like a duo gig and I'll show up in the red fucking suit?
with
You
the
have to
velvet
get-
suit,
yeah.
and I'll
Nice.
do the yes.
Oh my God.
Well, I guess we're getting the fucking whatever he says.
I won't be there. What? Anyways, did you
To
say your
what?
favorite character yet?
I did.
I don't remember who was it.
I said the other doctor.
The other
guy
dog.
and
Yeah,
the-
that's yeah. Okay, then favorite part or scene. Anybody can take that.
This movie's too fucking
I
serious to
like,
have.
so that's why I'm not going to do that. I like when they're at the end and he's like, they're like, "Are you really going to do this?" And he's like, "Yeah, unless you tell me this fucking guy's be positive." the fucking asshole
Let's
guy.
mention
And they
be
all,
positive.
yes, and they all just like laugh.
Nice.
I like that.
That was fun.
Because it also kind of showed that they've been through this with him through this, and they've accepted what it is and what he's
They're
trying
all
to do.
on his
yes,
side.
they're all like,
Well,
we
also,
get it.
think about it. They could have left numerous times
And they
because
did.
he's going in different rooms. He's talking on the phone. Like, they're not paying attention.
This
to
movie
everything.
gives Airheads vibes.
It gives
Little bit,
Pursuit of
doesn't it?
Happiness vibes.
When
to
he
me.
like
Same.
everybody's outside cheering because they agree with what the the guys inside are doing,
You
holding
can't
up the radio
pluralize
station.
The Lone Ranger. Johnny can't read.
But you get what I'm saying?
Johnny
Like,
can't write.
but same thing, like the people who are inside the radio station even start to be on their side. They're like, oh, we like these guys.
Yeah,
Like it's
same
that
thing.
same,
Yeah.
And
I will say, fucked
you
up
know
of
what?
the...
Airheads came out first.
And they did it better.
So
Sorry. Sorry.
There's no way you can compare this.
I know. I don't know.
I'm comparing it because she's right. It's
Malicious
the same...
crowd outside of
Hold
a
on.
building. Is that what we're working on?
No,
no,
it's
no, they
literally the same
they
movie.
hold up.
I did not see Adam Sandler with a beanie over his penis and John Q.
I ain't farting on no snare drum.
Oh my god!
Hold on, Tara's
the
right.
one thing that would
Hold
make
on.
the movie better.
Tara's right. This is the same
Adam
movie.
Sandler with a beanie on his penis.
I mean, maybe. Come on, Pip.
Click.
This
Son-
is the
son,
same
don't
movie.
die here.
Let's
'cause,
break
oh,
this
he's
down.
a penis. Oh.
Yeah, but dude, this is the same movie. People break into a place to hold the place hostage to get what they want, right? And
And the hostages start to
agree with what's going on
Agree
and get
with
on
them,
it, and they
like
don't want to
them.
leave, like
Mhm.
them. Then there's
Crowd
a crowd
builds.
out, whatever, and then what happens at the end? They get what they want, and they kind of get away with it, but they still do a stint in prison,
John
but not a
Q.
long prison.
Playing the song in front of the prisoners.
Humping the
same
fuck
thing.
out of the air.
Yeah.
This is kind of like reminds me of
mean-
the Star Wars Harry Potter reference where Harry Potter's just Star Wars with
so
magic.
like obviously not as important.
I don't know, man. You
As
want to
like
get
his
that
kid
song on
dying,
the radio.
but-
It was a good song.
A lot of
I keep doing Trump. I gotta
same,
stop.
Same.
They
A lot
did-
of same,
they did
same.
put
Also,
John Q on
It was a
TV.
great song.
wait. Also, was a there
It's
was
pretty good, though. It's
there
not
was
bad.
a hostage.
It's close.
There was a
Yeah.
cop there being a hostage
There
negotiator.
was.
Then another guy, more important,
You're right.
shows up,
Yeah, you're
takes
right.
takes the
100%.
reins.
And then gives it back.
Chester.
Someone tries to shoot
Chester
him.
Darby.
Someone tries to shoot him from an air
Yep,
duct.
Same.
I mean, come on, guys.
This is the same movie.
You know where John
John
Q
Q.
comes out and he's like,
Jinx.
when he was like sick, help, sick,
Yeah.
help. And then Lemmy comes up. I was the editor of the school newspaper.
Same. Come on. Literally.
Same
It's
thing.
on the DVD release. You should see it's on John Q.
I have Airheads literally sitting right there.
Lemmy's like, I was in John Q.
So you know what's funny? When you were having me look at the
Thanks,
movies, I
Spade.
saw that over there. And earlier when I was watching the movie, I thought of the two comparisons.
I didn't. Yeah.
But when I saw that over there, I almost said that to bring up this conversation, but then I
You
didn't.
should have just kept it to yourself.
I didn't, and it
should've
came out
just kept it.
naturally.
You guys ever
But
see Lemmy's room
Other than the
all
death
the basics.
where he
factor,
lived? It's just
pretty much all the
bases
same.
and Jack Daniels
For him.
bottles.
I wonder
rest
why
of
he's
it-
dead.
pretty
It's
much the same.
amazing.
The
Unrelenting
stakes,
is what they called him.
the stakes were
Just
higher.
fucking nothing but booze.
We've moved on.
Bass. And
I haven't.
liquor.
Okay.
Booze, bass, and liquor.
Booze, bass, and liquor.
So
And he was all about it.
your favorite scene movie.
My favorite scene in this movie.
movie.
It's a hard one. There's pretty good scenes, like the player with the truck hits that girl in the
moved
car
on.
to get the
Yeah,
heart.
that's the same.
That's a good scene. Because she didn't die very hard. If you look at her body, she doesn't look fucked up.
She didn't die hard.
What is the span of
She
time
did it.
from the start of this to the end of this?
Say that again.
The span of time that this is supposed to be.
It's like an hour and a half.
No,
Like when he goes into the hospital.
No, like the
Oh.
time frame of what it takes place. Yeah,
Literal fuck.
from the time the
I'm
movie
assuming he gets admitted to the hospital on like Monday, and then the end is on a Saturday.
because they show that girl's car accident at the beginning of the movie.
At the beginning of the movie to kind of show what's
foreshadowing.
going on,
I'm
because
just
then they
saying.
show it again that it
But I'm
happens.
just saying, like it's weird editing. I don't like that.
Well, no, they're showing the.
What
like,
I'm
that's
saying
the
is it
whole idea
doesn't
of
it
the
doesn't make
movie.
a fucking. They should have waited. Just showed it when they showed it.
The only reason
Why
that
did we
that's
need to
there is
see it at
when
the
you see
beginning?
it later, you're
I
like,
don't
oh,
disagree.
that's why I
I
watched
don't
it.
disagree.
That's the only reason it was there.
I kind of like it because you put it together.
But then
And
why
you're
show
like,
it a
Oh, that's
second
why you
time?
gave me that.
Because
Oh,
they're showing
that's
that's when it's actually happening is when he's at
And
the
then they don't
hospital, the
explain any
emergency room.
time
They don't need-
frame.
They don't need to.
I just think it's silly.
They don't give it
Maybe
to
that's
you
why
on a
the
platter,
critics
but it's
didn't like it.
Okay, maybe.
they don't give it to you on a platter, but it's damn well close. Because as soon as you know that they're looking for a heart that's the same,
I don't-
or the idea's out in the air, and you see that lady die, you're like, oh. Are you angry, Sarah?
She's on. She's on the
fucking-
Southern Sipper.
She's fucking 2 glasses deep.
One.
That's all it takes.
One, you
A
fucking
baby.
2 for
bitch.
you.
We didn't have enough for everybody to have 2.
There's a little bit in there. Take that.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you kidding?
Do it. That's enough.
Don't be a weenie.
I mean, there's beers if you don't want to be
There's
a
still more.
fucking
There's still
pussy.
more. Pour that in the glass and shot it up.
No.
No.
I'm thinking drinking straight from the moonshine jar is probably less of a pussy thing than the beer.
Touche.
That's what I'm
Touche.
saying about
If
it.
there's only a little bit left,
That's
though.
it's not.
It's not my fault.
That's like moonshine
It's-
you buy at
do
the
you
mall.
know why? It's because I shared with everybody else.
Twin
That's
hat.
also
Yeah.
full of air right
That's
now.
not real moonshine. You have to like intercourse
I'll
your
get you some-
cousin
you
to
want-
drink
you-
real moonshine.
I might know a guy. I
gonna
can get us
text-
some real moonshine.
I didn't
I'm
know-
texting Rachel right now.
I've never heard of
Tell her
intercourse
you said
used
it's not
in...
real.
Just don't
not
do it.
real moonshine.
Fucking- I'm sorry, Rachel. I love you.
and
As
she'll
a
probably
fun
go,
moment.
you're right.
I'm gonna send her a Snapchat of
She
you.
said you have to intercourse your cousin
Ready?
as like a verb.
It would be better if we had the bottle with us, but it's fine.
Gay.
I think
Hey, we can say
Love
it
that
now.
that's at the very end of the.
Something good that comes
my,
from
All right.
this.
my
Who we-
favorite,
your
my
favorite
favorite scene
I didn't
is
say
where
mine.
you know they're
Excuse me.
meeting in the parking garage and they're about to snipe him
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
because he's like, this shit ain't working, dude. You ain't doing your time. And then
Old man runs in.
that whole I guess like 5-minute exchange, let's call that, and then they steal the news feed and it goes up, and then he comes back to him. He's like, I shit the bed, and he's like, of course you did. You didn't fucking listen to me.
That's some of the best acting in the movie.
Yeah.
When they're in that parking
He's
garage
like-
yelling at each other.
He's like, I'll just give you a steak dinner. He's like, I like Peking duck.
Like a boss, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who chooses that over steak?
Somebody who's
Duck is
trying to
delicious.
say, I'm better than you because I would have handled this. Give me the Peking duck, motherfucker.
Duck is delicious.
No MSG.
Ever go to a Thai restaurant?
Yeah.
The dark meat.
MSG, obviously.
I
MSG
love
is actually
Madison
good
Square Garden.
MSG is not even
my
bad
favorite
for you.
salad.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother podcast.
Wally, did you say your favorite part?
Yes.
I
No.
missed it.
No,
I
I
didn't.
didn't.
No,
because
I was
there's
about to
not
say,
one.
no, you fucking did not.
No, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't really have a favorite part of the movie because it seems so serious, the whole fucking movie.
Is this movie too serious for you?
Yes. 100%.
I don't like it. I like soft,
I like cartoon. We've talked about this many
gay
times.
movies. What?
See, we associate laughter and good times together, and then I pick John Q, and you're like,
Look, I can completely respect a
I'm not-
beautiful
where are the
movie,
dicks and titties?
I'm not gonna lie,
but I
when-
don't. I'm
when-
not like.
I mean,
I would never choose to watch this. It's the same.
Just
I watched,
because, yeah.
This is my reference of Pursuit of Happiness earlier. I will never watch that again. Do I know that it was a great
Okay.
movie?
I-
Great movie. I don't need to put myself in that headspace more than one time my whole entire
Bro, when he
life.
gets
You know?
the job and he starts welling up,
Yeah, look,
I'm done.
What's
I'm
my
fucking
choice?
done.
Like, I can go watch Gundam, or I can go watch fucking a movie like this. That's
do I
super
want to
sad.
be happy or sad?
The first 5 seasons of SpongeBob, or this? Like, what the fuck am I
SpongeBob.
gonna do?
It's
You
gonna be
know,
SpongeBob.
I'm gonna have
You're
a
right.
good time.
In 2025, I just want to be happy.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
watching
no-
happy shit.
If I feel like I need to have a good old
Well played,
fucking
well played.
yoga, then I'll go watch this. A little cry, a little fucking rubbing time.
A little rub.
peel
Are
one off.
those sad tissues or happy tissues?
I'm just-
world will you peel one off?
I'm not in a sad mood. There was a point in my life where I liked movies that made me feel something. And I liked movies. I liked scary movies. I liked horror movies at one point, and I don't feel the urge to do that shit anymore. I like watching
See,
happy, fun shit.
Fucking
I
crazy.
like-
Adventure, hardcore action movies. I'm fucking in. I'm locked in.
Okay.
Anything else, I don't know.
I am so I'm that way with horror movies
Look,
though.
he was
Like I
in that
want to
too.
see fucking fucked up shit. Like I don't know why, but I
you
just want to
notice
see
that?
horror movies
I did not.
and just crazy shit.
Yeah, I want to be scared.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
Come
I want
on.
to feel something. I don't feel
would
shit
spell it that
unless
way.
I'm watching a horror movie.
Like when you're watching a
that
horror movie, do you
so
feel
much.
like
Y.
like you're like
Yeah.
This is gonna be fucking
Yeah,
terrible.
right.
And then they get me, and I'm like, oh, I feel it.
immediate skepticism?
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
Tara,
It's like you
Fire?
earn
You're
my scare. Like
Exactly. I need that. Tell me the last
I'm with
movie
that.
you watched that actually made you scared.
I ask this question all the fucking time, dude. This fucking guy.
What was that movie where his sister gets his head hit by a telephone pole? Or
Hereditary.
Hereditary is probably the last
not
movie where I
scary.
really felt like
It's not scary, but it makes
icky.
you feel something. Is what I'm saying.
yeah, in a negative, scary kind of way. Before that, I remember some of the early Conjuring, like the
Sure.
early
yeah.
ones
Oh yeah, The Conjuring. Yeah.
were good. But besides that, it's all been
I'm
people.
sorry, I fell asleep.
People have been
What?
trying to like pull it off.
I
and they
watched
just-
a Serbian film, and that made me feel something. Like,
Oh, Descent.
Descent is great.
Was
Great,
another one that
great
fucking
movie.
kind of creeped
Yep,
me out. But
yep.
besides that, I haven't been hit by scary movies.
Sure. What
Unless
do you-
someone.
You got something. What are you gonna say?
Just like I literally just watch the news, and it's just
You're not wrong.
Here we are.
I'm glad you took this podcast to come out.
What are you talking about?
The Conjuring, bro. Grow up.
Shut the fuck up,
that
Garbage Pail
movie's
Kid.
creepy.
He
Get
just made me
outta
watch
here.
Garbage Pail Kid.
That movie is
It's
creepy.
terrifying.
No,
Garbage Pail
The
Kid looks
Conjuring-
That was
terrifying.
scarier than any other fucking
Terrorist
thing I've
face.
seen.
Garbage Pail Kids. You're like, what the fuck?
No, yeah,
Jesus
that's
Christ.
just not something I'm ever gonna watch. But
No, don't.
I'm,
But-
I'm
fucking
not.
trash,
No, but
dude.
I'm not.
Watch the trailer.
No.
Watch
I
somebody.
think
make
what
fun
I
of it.
saw was
Enough.
Do you do scary
Plenty.
shit?
I have it on
Don't you?
DVD and they paid me to take it.
dude. Remember
I'm
we
only
talked
the third
Yeah,
person
yeah,
in
yeah.
the world
when
to
we
own it.
talked about the Terrifier, and you guys were telling me about Terrifier 1 and 2, and I was like, they didn't do anything for me.
See, that was different. See, that's not even
Hold
a
on.
fucking.
Have you watched the third one?
No, now
It's
you
not
guys did
scary.
tell me that they
It's
would
not
that,
scary.
but that's not
It's not
scary.
Yeah, it's not scary. It's just gross.
That's not
Yes.
scary. What I will say is the only movies.
Terrifiers equal Final Destinations
The
to where
only
you just
movies-
watch them to find out how people die.
Okay, touche.
The only movies for
It's
me
actually
that
great.
are in the ones that
I
are
like the Final
specifically
Destination.
meant to be scary. I'm not talking about movies that like, oh,
So what's the scariest movie you ever seen? What's the movie
This is
that
a hard
made you
question because
go,
as a kid, it's
"Oh,
completely
no,
different.
not as a
yeah.
kid.
But that's what I'm saying. If I watched it now, it might not be scary.
What movie left a lasting mark on your soul?
Fucking Exorcism.
Okay.
Exorcist. I'm sorry.
Exorcist. Your mother sucks cocks in hell.
I went to those stairs. The
Yeah,
stairs that
yeah,
they
yeah,
have was it in is it in
It's
DC or
just-
Baltimore?
It's
It was
Georgetown.
made in the
It's like
70s
Georgetown area.
and
It's
still
still crazy.
holds up
Yeah.
today. And
I don't know about holds up, but
No, it does.
I mean,
when was the last time you watched it?
Last year.
I'm not talking about like
I don't know about a whole
like
scary.
graphics and it's fucking it makes you uneasy.
Yeah,
you
it's
It's
know
a
what
little
I mean?
uneasy.
feel
It's a little
easy. Yeah,
uneasy.
yeah, yeah.
I'll give you that.
I'll tell you what. There's a million exorcism movies, right?
Yeah.
The only
Emily
one
Rose.
that's Emily Rose. Thank you,
That
dude.
was good. Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
Fuck, I was just about to
That was
get
good.
out of my head.
It's a good one, man.
Dog.
Dog.
Fucking what's it? Debs is fucking
Debs.
terrifying in that shit.
Oh yeah, no, that wasn't Emily Rose. That was a different one, wasn't it?
It's Emily Rose.
Is it Emily Rose? So that's the
Deborah
yeah,
from
because it goes
Dexter.
Dexter. Yeah. What the fuck, Dex?
They're,
Have sex with
they're,
Fuck
they're making
Dex, I
more
wanna
of
blow
those
you.
again.
I'm watching it currently. It's pretty good.
Genuinely, the last time I was younger the first time I watched it. Now it doesn't do it to me. But the last time I can remember being genuinely like while I was watching a movie, feeling like, oh my god, like
My man.
you know what I mean, was probably
Beer smoke.
Was
Gotta suck it down. What?
probably Signs.
Oh,
That was probably the
Signs?
last
Okay.
one
I'll
that
give you
like,
that.
that is
That
a weird
scene-
thing.
That scene where
Where
you
they
see
see the
and
alien.
you're like,
Really
oh,
good movie.
No, even
That's almost unanimous too between everyone that's around our generation.
Before the scene where it's like they're
Good-
at the
good
birthday
call. On the
party
roof?
and it walks through. I'm talking about when he's in the cornfield and you see just the leg. And he like because he drops his flashlight and you just this is before you even see a full alien.
Sure.
What about
and
the
you
roof
just
scene
drop
where
the
you see it kind
they're
of on the
demons,
roof?
Like,
they're
kinda
not
on it, yeah.
aliens.
That's a good
But like
call.
that
Science did a
Because
great
I
job,
think
man. That
the-
was a really, but that
the
felt
movies
like a
that-
suspense more than.
but
or a
that's what I mean.
thriller.
I think the movies that scare me more are the ones that don't show you everything right away. Like
Well, that's
kind
the
of
thing.
like
So that's
it's the buildup
you're treading the line between horror, thriller,
and suspense.
and suspense.
Word. Do
And
we?
you
I
have
mean,
to
do we
fi-
get to an age where we're like
Nah,
unscarable?
we're
I
I'm
think
close to
so.
being
I'm
numb.
there.
I think
we're close
so.
to being numb. Yeah.
I mean, okay. I would use other
It doesn't- it
adjectives like
doesn't-
makes me uneasy. Makes
I was gonna
me
say, it doesn't- it
queasy,
doesn't
makes me
mean-
feel
Sleazy.
It doesn't
Lil
mean
Wayne
you're
called
not
wheezy.
you're not watching it. It doesn't mean you're not watching it going like, oh God, I don't like, or you're not sitting there like, ugh, because you know, ooh, like you know something's gonna happen. But like, there's a difference between being like uncomfortable or being
yeah.
like, ugh, ick, or being like, oh my God, like no, I can't watch this.
I hate to sound like an old man, but nothing really scares me.
But that's what I mean. I
about to
feel
say
like
the same
full
thing.
out.
But
full
less like
out scare.
fucking
I
cowboy.
haven't seen anything, at least as of recent, where like there was legit jump scare type level of scaring.
Look, if I hear it, look,
True. I
I have a testament
with
to
you on
this.
that.
Ready? So it was like 3 years ago, 2.5, 3 years ago. I heard
Trace in the mud.
I heard screaming in the woods right behind my house.
Was it a
for
fox?
fun?
Was it a
Yeah,
fox?
We're going in. We're
It was
figuring it
actually.
out.
It was,
But let
yeah.
me
It
get
was a
let me get
Tuesday.
It
I
sounded
knew where it
like
was going.
it sounded like a little girl screaming.
I knew 100% where you're going.
It's late. It's late at night. I'm in my skivvies. I'm fucking. It's wintertime.
Just got done jacking in.
I hear
Jacking and stacking,
I
baby.
hear screaming, and I was like, okay. I woke up for the initial one. I heard it again. I went downstairs, put on my slippers. I'm fucking straight, skin tight briefs. Slippers.
Look like
I hear the screaming a second time.
Looking like a
I
man.
go outside my
Pringles
house.
can just
I outside, half-ass naked in my shoes,
smuggling
in front of my
acorns.
in my driveway, and then I hear it down at the end of my cul-de-sac. You guys have been to my house, right? That
Yeah.
cul-de-sac. I hear the screaming. That sounds like a little girl. I hear the screaming down at the end of the cul-de-sac,
But you went down there?
and I ran.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking booked it. I fucking $6 million.
You
fucking
wouldn't?
booked it. I get to the end,
Yeah,
just try to.
absolutely.
I hear I hear a little bit of a noise, like rustling, and I get down there, and then all of a sudden the screaming is like 200 yards back down on the opposite side of my street at another house. I'm like, what the fuck? So I start booking it back. I find myself at 3 different locations because I think it's a little girl, and then finally someone tells me it's a fox.
Yeah,
The following day, someone was like, "It's a fox doing this." Yeah.
I've heard that at my house. We don't have a lot of.
It's exactly what it
woods.
sounds like. It was I was in the
It's
zone.
one of
Like,
the- one of
I
the-
was ready to tackle something.
Fuck a movie. Real life is scary enough.
One of the only
But I
ways
wasn't.
you
That's
can
what I'm saying. I
tell.
wasn't scared. That was the weird.
It is
One of the only
today.
ways you can tell is because that's the only reason I thought fox first is because that same thing happened to me a few years ago. We don't have a lot of woods around us, but we have like some woods across from us, and it's where like the
Imagine seeing
towers,
me
the
running
towers and
in
stuff.
the pitch black.
Like
and
the
I'm coming
cable
at you.
towers and
That's
electrical
the scary
towers.
part.
It's fucking wild.
Run through.
I'd shit my pants.
And that's where I heard this, and I was like, what the fuck? And I even went as far as to like post on Facebook, like talk to Carrick. I was like, do you hear this? And
I called the cops.
I looked into it more, but
No, after I didn't hear anymore, I
but
called the cops.
The only way
I
you
got
can
into my
kind of
house
tell
and I called 911. I hear
is
screaming
because
in the woods.
it's like consistent. Like if it was a child or if it was a person, it would not be consistent. It would
It
be different
stopped when I
screams.
got close.
But it was like there. It's like the same type.
I know
of
what
scream.
you're talking about because I live in Ridge and there's legitimate coyotes out there, dude.
Coyotes.
It sounds like someone screaming.
No,
Like,
they do.
blatantly.
Like, look, no, hang on.
Yeah,
That's what it sounds like.
I'm gonna look up a fox.
Dude, I will remember getting back inside, nipples hard as rocks, cold as fuck, calling 911,
Two
going, I
belly
hear
buttons.
screaming in the woods, and I never heard back. But then the
They
next
have
day,
diamonds with those.
everyone told me it was like
Significant shrinkage.
everyone told me it was like foxes, little acorn, foxes. That's what everyone was telling
They're
me.
like, sir, that's great, but can you put on some pants? Tired to see your Van Heusen underwear.
You Van Houston.
Is that
I don't wanna
fruit
look
of the loom?
It's a cornucopia of.
Literally.
Cornucopia.
Horn of fruit.
I like it. Tara,
fuck?
are you getting a fox sound here?
I'm
what are we doing?
trying.
Well, I'm going to do a different
Keep
sound.
going.
Are you ready? The fun facts of the fucking week.
Is that a Taco Bell?
That's exactly what I said.
Oh, bro. I'm so glad you didn't tell me about that. It's just fucking
Hold on, Tara's
Oh.
got it.
Can we do that again?
We might.
That's a fox.
Isn't that crazy?
That's a fox.
It also sounds like your mother.
Oh!
Listen,
I don't like that.
it's
at all.
it's terrifying.
Dude,
it
middle
sounds like
of the
someone.
night.
I
lived
thought the
on
same
a
exact
lake,
thing when I
and
heard
you could
it.
hear it echoing across the fucking water.
I said to Carrick, I was like, "We need to go and
Don't like
find
that.
this sound."
Do you know what time it is? You know what time it is? You know what it's time for? It's time for.
The
Oh, you want another one?
fun facts of the fucking week.
Definitely didn't sound like that.
And then get the fox noise in there.
Oh!
Eat
great.
great even late, Taco Bell.
Fucking chalupas all day. What's up? That fucking cantina chicken taco, whatever.
That's good shit.
Ooh, it's so good. Anyways, the scene where George W. Bush is speaking about healthcare while John and Denise are watching television was also shot with footage of Al Gore because the election winner had not yet been declared at the time of shooting.
I wanted a recount.
The hanging chads.
This is bullshit.
God damn it. The film This film is very much close to director Nick Cassavetes' heart, as his own daughter Sasha was born with a congenital heart defect. His later film, My Sister's Keeper, was also made to chart her medical experiences.
Very sad, that movie.
I'm good.
That's
I don't
pretty
need to
cool,
watch
though.
it.
You putting your own life experiences and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I do
Joe,
like that.
my
I'm sure he
brother's
can afford
my
it,
brother's son had the same
Oh, yeah.
thing
Yep.
with his fucking heart.
I
Same
remember
thing. And
So his heart was too big.
yeah, and he,
What a good guy.
I went down there. It was
What a cute fucking kid, by the
Oh
way.
my God.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
the
just gonna,
cutest
I'm just
fucking
gonna
kid I've
gush
ever
for a
seen in my
second
life.
because Joe's like, dude, check this shit out. It was Christmas, and we were hanging out, and he's like, Nev. He's like, do the crip walk, and he took his hands like this, and he does this shit. Crip walk. I legitimately almost pissed my pants. And I was like,
Dude, that's
crying
awesome.
laughing.
He's so cute.
For him.
Then he starts singing like Juice World, running around the fucking house. It was the cutest
Dude,
thing.
being a dad for a boy and a dad for a little girl it's completely different.
They're
So
both
I
awesome.
get the fucking
yeah.
when Fortnite was
yeah.
like big, my son was full on Fortnite dances. all
doing
over.
this
Yeah, he
shit.
was like, "Hey, Dad." He's like 6 at Steve and I's old house. He's fucking doing this.
I remember that.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
like it.
wild, man.
You see your son now, he's like, hey man, what's going on, man? You
I
want a
picked
beer?
him up
What's
today.
up, bruh?
He's like,
You're
"Hey,
looking
Dad,
up at him.
how was your day?" He says,
One of my, I
How was
have
your day?
multiple of my mom friends.
Hey, bro.
They keep telling it because most of my friends now have kids. So but there are some that have a little older kids, some that have and they just go, just wait till they start calling you bruh.
I didn't.
Like the moms,
Never.
the moms are like, wait until they start calling you bruh.
Me and Kathy
My
are
best
bruh,
friend is like,
dude.
he will bra me all the
Pookie.
time. And I'm like,
All the
bruh.
time.
I didn't know.
I'm like, your
I didn't know
son
I was
calls
stern,
you.
but I'm a stern. I know now that I'm a stern dad. Junior
I'm
and I
like,
had this
your
talk.
mom calls you, or you call your mom
My name
bruh?
is Dad.
Yeah, he's dad. Little girl calls me dad because she's a girl, but Junior, we had to talk the other day.
I call my
He was
dad
like, "You're
Ray.
taking it easy on that little girl." I was like, "Didn't take it easy on you." He was like, "No, you didn't take it easy on me." I was
You're
like,
welcome.
Let's define easy because mine wasn't. Yours is easier. It's like a 30% difference. You're doing perfect.
I think you turned out pretty good.
I think you do.
You're
You're doing
welcome.
phenomenal.
Right.
I call my dad
Yeah, I mean,
Ray,
like, my parents and shit. Dude, I mean, like, they were like, hey, you didn't clean the table. Here's a fucking hammer to your skull, dog. Like,
That got
Right.
dark real quick.
now I'm like, I'm
I
going to take
do.
your phone away.
Speaking of dark, you ready for this? On August
John
11th,
Q.
2022, actress Anne Hesh was not expected to survive an anoxic, I don't know if I'm saying that right, brain
Anoxic.
injury she had sustained in a motor vehicle collision, but she was being kept on life support to determine if her organs were viable for donation, in accordance with her express
Damn.
wish to be an organ donor. Hesh was declared brain dead a few hours later, but remained on life support to assess organ donor viability and locate recipients. On August 14th, it was announced that organ recipients had been found and that her body would undergo the organ donation procedure that day. To honor her organ donation, hospital staff held an honor walk for Hesh.
Yeesh.
Heesh.
Isn't that a
Hesh.
weird?
Heesh.
Listen to this concept.
You
The
ever-
movie that she was in, she
Hold on,
denied
hold-
health care for her
Go,
health,
go,
and now
go.
she got a
Have
fucking
you-
heart taken out. What?
Have you ever, somebody played a fucking bitch or an asshole so good in a
Oh,
movie
yeah.
or show
Oh, yes.
that, like, every time you see it,
Yeah.
fuck that fucking cunt.
There's actually, we've
Immediate
talked about this
respect
This
before.
for me
Immediate respect.
and
for you.
Hayes. Like, every time I saw her after that, I was like, fucking
There's been
little
multiple,
bitch.
we've talked
Give
about this
that boy
before,
that
where
heart.
multiple actors have been cast as that type of person because they've played it so well. And
Typecast, yeah.
even worse, when they've played multiple bad guys, you can't see them as a good guy. Like, there are actors where I'll automatically see them in a show or movie, and I'm like,
You ever
don't
see
trust them.
Screech in anything
Don't
serious?
trust them.
Like
But you
The
know
Rock
what I mean?
needs to play a bad guy.
You see
Ryan
them.
Reynolds needs to play a bad guy.
Yep.
Oh.
Paul Rudd. I don't think he needs, but I would like to see him
Slow
play
your
a
roll,
bad
kid.
guy.
He's a national treasure.
Dude, fucking Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise, if he did a bad guy again, would probably be
Pump
amazing.
the brakes,
Tom
kid.
Cruise is a bad
Collateral.
guy. Let's just
Pump
be
your
real.
brakes, kid.
Yeah, he's
I
a little
You
funky.
got any tips?
don't need
Hey,
him.
tip.
Give
Give me a goddamn map. Fuck you.
but treading like a Julian South.
God damn it. All right. Final decisions out of 10. What would we give it? 1 out of 10. Is this a must watch, a recommend, or a skip? We're going to go with my man Gregory here first. 'cause he
Must
picked it.
watch.
Must watch.
Fucking 11 out of 10.
11 out of 10. Can you do that?
He's too easy.
It's gonna be a 10.
That's an improper
It's the
fraction.
decision, Will. We can
He's-
do anything.
he's a noob.
TJ Button.
He's a newbie.
Nope, that's not it.
He's a newbie. He's too easily pleased.
Okay, touche.
Yeah,
That's what Kathy said.
That's fine.
Skeet. Goddamn. This is one of my
Can't say
Rushmores of
Okay,
movies.
all right.
Oh, I
pick-
hear you.
you're right.
Before we leave, I want to hear top fives before we leave. But I digress. We'll put that
You're
on
saying
the
you
shelf.
want to hear our top 5 movies of
Fuck
all time.
yes.
You're not gonna like mine.
But we'll get to that
We'll get to that.
on the
So
side.
you're going 10 out of 10, must watch.
Fuck yes, absolutely.
Okay, that's fine.
That's a big one.
That's big.
That's
The
justifiable.
last time you were on here, we're going to talk about this. You were on the Spaceballs episode, which was like
Also,
86 or something. Episode
Would you
80, I
guys-
don't know if I can remember.
Would you guys say? I don't mean to interrupt. I am interrupting.
Yeah, you're fine.
But can something?
here I go.
Can something be? Can more than one movie be 10 out of 10 in a genre?
Yes.
Sure.
For you guys
Yes.
specifically.
Yes.
100%.
I mean, I haven't given.
But when you do, hold
I don't
on,
think
just
10
for the
out of
sake
10s,
of
but-
being open-minded, can you put one of those movies above the other?
What would
So
you
if-
put in the genre of
So
genre?
I don't know. Another movie that's a dramatic movie that you're
Pursuit
like,
of Happiness?
yeah,
I don't
10 out of
think-
10, 10 out of 10, and then you have something that lives in the same genre.
Yeah, but they
and you're
can
like,
still.
oh, well, this is a
they
little
can
bit better.
still do something
And it wouldn't be a
differently
10 out of
to
10.
you.
I'm just defining my scoring system, which has been a personal issue of mine since we fucking started.
One doesn't. One
One
doesn't
doesn't
have to
cancel out
lose
the other.
because one wins.
Yeah, you don't cancel. It doesn't cancel out.
in
the
my
other.
opinion.
It doesn't have to, but should it? Is what
No,
I'm getting at.
because we're not comparing other movies here. You're giving it your rating.
I'm with her. If we're going verses, then that's a
That's
whole
different. But if
other
you're just
conversation.
giving your
What
rating of
iterates-
just that movie,
What iterates your scoring system then?
it depends. Everybody's different.
That seems like a very broad answer to me.
I mean, I'm a man, but that's broad right there.
If the only metric that justifies your system should be the top and the bottom.
Tops and bottoms.
I mean, that-
2025. Let's
so
go.
are you a bottom?
Hey, baby.
A power
How many,
bottom.
how many 10 out of 10s have you given?
I would say it's the greatest.
I don't know. Maybe one.
Have I given any?
I don't
The
know.
best
if I-
top.
I don't give them out.
You could check
Frequent.
if you go to the
I don't think that I
www.thedecision.com. You
have.
can see our fucking top and
So,
bottom.
so you guys being the mainstays of this podcast,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
I feel like you better come swinging for a 10.
That's
Like for
that,
you
yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
I don't think
Whereas-
I've given a 10.
What'd you give
You're- you're
Spaceballs?
not
Do you
like-
remember?
You're not like a major
I can tell you. Hold on a second.
podcast,
Hold on.
but you're here enough, right? Like you're not.
Almost every week.
Did you do Spaceballs 10-10?
Fuck yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Have
though.
you been on here where you
That's
didn't give a
genre
10?
specific. I think that's okay.
The times I've been on here, it's been my favorite movies.
But that's what I'm saying.
It
That's
makes
what I was
sense.
going to say. You're
makes
you're
sense.
not here enough. We're on all. We have to rate movies.
Which is
all
why
the
I
time.
asked this
So,
question. It's why
we're
I try to
not
define
picking-
the scoring system.
We're not picking our end all
yes,
be all movies.
Greg on episode 80, Spaceballs gave Spaceballs a 10 out of 10.
this motherfucker.
Have I given
is an
any
incredible
10s?
stenographer?
I'm just trying. I mean, you gave one movie a 10 out of 10, and that was Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Which, okay,
Is that your favorite comedy of all time?
it's got to be up there.
I'd agree with that
Not of all time.
assertion.
So you would be the most likely to give another 10 out of 10 for your favorite comedy. is
I
what
would
I'm
give.
getting
I would
at.
probably give another comedy a 10 out of 10. But
Would
I
you
do,
like it more
but
than
I
Sarah
do
Marshall?
feel like I quote that one. You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
that's one that I.
quotes.
So don't tell me how I rate my movies.
Don't
I'm
live
not
her
telling
life.
you how you rate. I'm making you
Maybe
second
I
guess,
consider
'cause
how
I
much
think
I
you're
rate.
flawed.
Maybe I consider how much I quote a movie.
Sure.
How much I rate it.
Just went from 6
Sure.
to midnight.
That's okay.
Sarah Marshall would be a 10 out of 10.
That's
I'd
it's
that's
up there.
tough. That's up
Me
there
and
on mine,
Wally
too.
also gave that an 8 out of 10. So
That's
we're
up
up there. We're up there. We're harsh critics, by the way.
I love that movie.
That's the point.
But I also I'm in the boat of like, is a comedy ever a 10 out of 10?
It's hard, right?
Because if you put
What's-
comedies
what's
against other
the-
movies like John Q, it's a completely different thing.
If these were the Grammys,
that's
you
why-
guys
that's-
would be on the board of decide motherfuckers.
Well, and that's
You know
why
what I
we
mean?
can't be. That's why you can't compare. It's got. That's why it has to be an
Live by
individual,
itself,
an individual week by week thing because you can't be comparing it to other movies.
Do you
So
have
just
any
hold on.
movie that's a 10?
I
Any of
will
you
I
guys?
will answer for him because I'm looking at what we've done. Wally have given 2 10s in his
You've
life.
given more than me.
Oh, I want to hear this.
Number 1,
Has to be Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Number 2 is a comedy.
Oh,
What is that comedy, Wally? Come on.
Is it Wedding Crashers?
Nope.
super
I
bad.
wasn't here for Wedding
Super bad.
Crashers.
You weren't. Nope. Nope.
Tropic
Twilight.
Thunder. Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder. We did. I didn't think I did Tropic Thunder.
You did.
You
10
did.
out of 10.
Was it a re-review or the original?
No, that was the re-review.
10 out of 10,
173.
100% 10 out of 10.
Yep. So
But I'm with you on Jurassic Park. I think I gave Jurassic Park 9 or 9.5.
Do I
So-
like too much shit and not hate enough shit?
Well, that's what you got to start asking yourself when it comes to the scoring thing. Like, if you have something that lives in the same space, it has to be.
But that's
better
what I'm
than the
saying.
other.
We're on it.
You gave it a 9.5.
We're thinking of these movies. Every week we're thinking of these movies in this aspect. He's not. So like when he comes on, he's picking movies.
I guess in
where
my
there is-
methodology,
there is-
too,
I came here jacked the
Yeah.
fuck up about some John.
in my methodology, where I'm
10 out of
leaning,
10.
Kid won't die,
there
motherfucker.
can only be 110 in my
But
brain.
even when I'm picking movies, like when it's my
can only
pick,
be one.
I'm not just picking movies that are some of my favorite movies. I'm picking movies that are also going to entice conversation and are going
I
to.
pick movies that piss you off. Did you know that?
Yeah, I do know that. It can't not be true because like
Garbage pail kids.
Oh God,
Next
No,
week on the
fucking
decision reel.
hobo with a fucking shotgun.
that was one of my
Great.
picks. It's hilarious.
Great movie, by
What?
the way.
Don't just don't.
No, watch it.
No,
Hold
no,
the
no.
shotgun,
Barrick,
watch
you're
it.
gonna be like, this is hot, funny garbage.
I appreciate Pete because every time I've been on this, Steve asks, "What do you want to do?" and I pick it. I'd love to come on here and one of y'all
When you didn't
one.
pick.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
so I can be
whatever.
objective.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine.
We got to schedule the next one.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Put it on the calendar.
I'm
Shit,
fucking
just
addic-
pause
I'm
real
addicted
quick.
to this
Pause
shit.
real quick.
It's
We
fun,
pick
man.
another.
It's
We'll
fun,
pick a
man.
second movie real quick and just start recording the second episode.
I mean,
You're already here. Let's
you're
go.
right here. I like it. Anyways, who else wants to review this?
Oh, me. I'll do it.
Me. Okay.
Dude, I'm gonna give this movie a solid fucking 9, dog.
9 out of 10. Look
I
at
haven't
that.
watched this movie in a very, very long time, and it gets the critic shit earlier. That's why I was so surprised.
Sure.
Offended even.
I get the specifics of like the healthcare system and all that. Suspend your disbeliefs, right? And then you get into this. The acting is fucking amazing. His wife, believable every time. That kid implants himself in my soft
Psyche.
spot. Yeah,
When
that-
he's
the
just
kid-
like, "Brr," at
yeah,
the
he's
end,
fucking
you're
down. I'm like, God damn
And he
it.
goes dead.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then,
Oh.
and then, and yeah, and the multiple times that John gets to express that throughout the film, being a dad could be biased.
Yeah.
I might be biased.
Tell
It's the
him.
reason I fucking connected more now than I did when I first saw this. It was probably before I was a
Amen.
dad or a father.
I get it.
At this point, I was watching this today. Let me fucking
He's
brief
like, no,
synopsis.
I don't accept that. My kid buries me. I'm like, yeah,
yeah,
motherfucker.
God, I was just about to use that as a fucking a reference when he's dragging that cop out. I was watching this today, right, and I was doing some fucking nerd shit at work. I was like,
Some nerd shit.
like glancing at it, and that
Nerd
part
alert.
came on, and I stopped for a minute, and he said that, and I was like, that's it.
That's poetry.
Fucking it. That's where
It
it's at
sums
right
up
there.
the whole movie. For
It's
me.
amazing. This movie's fantastic. The part where he has maybe three big, I wouldn't say monologues, but three or four big acting moments in this that are fucking obscenely top tier for Denzel.
I'll give you that.
They're amazing. Like Training Day level acting moments in this movie. I'm in.
My ninja.
9.
I was going to say my, but it's fine. It's fine.
If I'm putting this in my drama movies, this is probably top 5,
there.
top 10.
Okay. Look at you. Look at you. Tara, do you want to go? Or do you
I
want
didn't
me to-
know that until I
I
watched
don't
this
care.
today. Just so you know.
Fire.
We'll let you
So fucking good.
bookend this. I'm going to go with my review.
Okay.
So, as important today as it was when it was made, our healthcare system is still a joke, and this movie is over 20 plus years old. Denzel, though, is always the best part of any movie he's in. I fucking did a Trump again there. I hate it.
Fucking let it loose.
This movie doesn't lose some steam towards the middle. Sorry, but it's still good to watch, and then it will make you feel something in the end. That kid doing at the end, you're like, fuck, I'm with it. Fuck. I will say, like I said, it loses a little steam in the middle, right? Like it kind of is like you're in it, and then like there's just doing all that stupid bullshit where they're trying to like, okay, what do we got to do to pad to run time, and it feels like that. Beyond that, it's a great movie, but I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10.
I think you're
Gay.
no in the vein of trying to find something to criticize, right?
I'm not trying to criticize anything, but like
Steve's very good at just being open.
We watch a
and
lot of
blunt.
movies. I watch a lot of objectionably. Like, the movie's good, but it doesn't hold my attention the entire time. If I got to pick my phone up at all, that means the movie's not amazing, right?
Mine's
if
the complete opposite.
Okay.
I had to pry myself away.
From your phone?
No, so that way I didn't have to feel.
No, I got you. Okay. I'm not saying I didn't feel. I'm not saying I didn't.
Nope, I ain't gonna cry.
Exactly.
I'm not saying I didn't feel something.
Well
I didn't feel something in the movie because I did, and it's been a while since I've seen this, and obviously I saw it. I don't want to say like when it came out, but maybe around when it came out, and I've seen it since. But this was probably the first time I've seen it in 10+ years, and it definitely made me go.
Well, it's hard. It's hard to get like Denzel. It's hard
Denzel's great.
to remember this one because it's buried under the immense amount of bangers he
You're not
fucking
wrong.
has.
Banger after banger after banger.
Eli, the fucking equalizer,
Yep.
Man on Fire. He shoves a fucking bomb up dude's ass. Hello.
I mean,
Hello.
all right, I'm here for it. So we're gonna bring this around, Tara. Let's hear
T.
your.
Diddy.
Let's hear your.
Lather it in
review.
oil, baby.
Don't give us the score till the end. Say what you got to say, and I'm gonna say it's a recommend though, not a must watch, but a recommend.
It's a recommend.
It's a recommend from me. Recommend.
I'm saying.
Oh, you're saying it's a recommend as well. Okay. Okay. Continue.
I think if you haven't seen it, I think it's worth seeing. I think Denzel's great. I think some of the other acting is great. I think that it pulls at your heartstrings.
Divide our friendship, aren't you?
She's gonna ruin.
Anytime
it.
it's positive, it leads
can't
with
even
a
look
buzz.
Goes back to the other way.
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
Oh, 6 out of 10.
What?
You are a whore from Long Island.
I'm not gonna lie. I had 6 down as well, but after talking and thinking about it a little
6?
more, I brought it up to a 7.
Crazy. That's
Again,
crazy.
It's not a best. It's not
It's not even his best movie. But if I'm gonna give it to, listen.
I'm a harsh
acting,
critic, so 7's good.
Denzel wise, some of the other acting wise, 8.5 out of 10. Movie as a whole, for me.
Let's
6
be
out
real.
of 10.
There's
Can't even
not,
look you in the eyes,
Hold on.
Brendan.
There's not a lot going on with this movie when you think about it, right? It's guy.
It's linear, you know?
right? So
It's not.
you're-
It's not thrilling. It's not
no,
a thrilling
it's
movie.
thrilling. It's a thriller. Like
It's-
I'm
it's-
invested in the movie, is what I'm saying.
Even when
So
he
I'm-
takes the hospital hostage, it's really not like at the edge of your seat kind of thing.
because you know he's not gonna kill anybody.
Exactly.
You know that, right?
Just
So
take
you're
it
not
for
going
what it
in with
is,
that.
is
Which
what
I
I'm
feel
getting
it's
at.
like why they added the sniper taking him out on live TV.
Sure.
Maybe if they didn't let you know that he was a great guy right out the gate,
No,
then it
I
would've
think
been a
that's
little bit more
important.
substance.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I think
important
that's
to know.
I agree, but I'm saying it would have added a different.
Judy slumps down, gets like, you could tell he's faking.
Oh yeah,
Like when he gets hit in the shoulder, and then he does this thing with his eyes. He goes,
yeah.
like, "You motherfucker! I'm coming for you."
I had that thought though
tell
when
me
he
you were
got
like,
shot because he
fuck
got
yeah.
like
Shit out
not
of
that I
that
don't think getting shot would take it out of you anyways, but I was like, why is he like
He
Like-
knew. He knew.
'Cause
my
remember,
God, it
he's
looks like he's
Hey,
dying.
John, are you on TV, mate?
Yeah,
You're my hero, man.
because it looked like he was.
MBSG.
It looked like he was like melting. Like it looked like he was just like
I mean, he kinda
slowly
was.
dying, and
Well,
I'm
he
like, you
did
got hit
that?
in the arm, man.
And then you hear him go, "He's down." So he's not down.
I need you guys to watch Gladiator too. I need you guys to watch
I'm
it.
probably not.
Please watch it.
I will
will
not
watch it 'cause I
taint
wanna
my
watch it.
Denzel legacy.
Just
mean,
watch it.
Well, if he's all
I,
right,
I could be
then-
completely wrong. Watch it. Like it's one of those things where I felt a little weird.
Well, the
at
original idea of Gladiator 2 was they were going to use time travel and like fuck around with shit and
What?
bring him back. Yeah, so I'm glad they didn't do that.
Oh, I thought you were saying that.
No,
That's
it's just a
what's happened.
continuous story.
Hop in his DeLorean and gun into 88.
1.21
Oh,
gigawatts.
Back to the Future 2
about
plus
you guys?
Gladiator.
Go back in your time machine, go back in time and fuck each other.
Fuck each other.
Look, if you go and actually read the
You mad
historical
at this
stuff
guy? I love
about
him.
that era of the gladiators and
It's
leadership,
wild.
it's even
Wild.
better.
Oh yeah.
Go watch that movie again. Go watch the second one and then read about it. You're gonna be like, why didn't they fucking write this? how actual history went.
Yes.
Do you know
It's
when,
amazing.
When I
I'm gonna
was,
say
when
it
I
for a
was
third
younger,
time. Watch Spartacus.
when I
Get
was
Caesar cuts and fuck up brothers.
when I was
What?
They were
younger
all gay.
and watched, I mean, even
They don't touch base on that, but they
They're
were
not.
all gay.
They're not gay. They just fuck everything.
Yeah, yeah. They
There-
were
there's-
all.
yeah, they're
no-
not
I don't
gay.
think there's
They're
any-
just
That's gay.
no. It's not gay. That's not gay.
They're
It's
just
just
like
we'll fuck
omni-
everybody.
They're not. They're like
That's gay.
omnisexual.
They're like, look, I get enjoyment out of all these things. Why wouldn't I do it? I'm going to do everything. They're like, I'm going to
No
do
one
everything.
gets what I'm saying here.
Don't
No,
care.
I get it.
They're WWH, which means warm wet hole. They don't fucking care.
Whatever it is, we're,
Oh my
we're going
God.
in it. We're going in it.
They're omnisexual. They don't care.
No,
they're just
like,
fucking
if
everything.
it feels good, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to
Chick,
think too hard
dude,
about it.
Warm bagel. Who knows?
It was a
You know?
thing back in the
Warm
day.
apple
I
pie?
like a
Let it go.
good bagel
A good bagel.
with some schmear.
Not
on
an
it.
everything
cream
bagel. You
cheese.
might
If
scrape
a bagel
your
doesn't have
dingus.
have a fucking heavy schmear,
I don't want it.
I don't want it.
I want it. It's got to have a good schmear.
I'm not
That's how
in.
it goes.
Jalapeno,
Jalapeno
cream
schmear.
cheese,
Yeah.
jalapeno
I gotta get
schmear.
Jalapeno penis.
Philadelphia fucking cream cheese.
You said cream cheese.
Cream cheese. Anyway,
Do you think the carpet matches the pubes?
Oh my god.
speaking of that, next week it's my pick. We're
But
going
did
back
you-
to me,
but-
motherfuckers.
But
What?
did you get
something
it?
good.
The
I
weather
got it.
Like, did
outside
you, but
is
like,
weather.
but like, did you
I
get
got rid of my
it?
phone when I moved here.
Did you?
That's a fucking fart, dude. That's a fart.
Boom.
What?
That's
I
a
was gonna
fucking
listen
fart,
to that,
dude.
but then I just kept on
That just
living
kinda went on
my
with my life.
life.
You fucking piece of shit. You know?
The sorrow
I'm
sucker.
gonna get
Was that sad accent
feelings
that
in-
meant to be me?
I'm gonna get everybody to fuck with your food while you're
Of course
fucking
it
here.
was. Take my eyes, not the shirt.
I deserve a design award.
I think my favorite part is
You want a
when he's-
magazine or something, dude? You're getting kind of fucking bored.
You're gonna be bored when he's at the bar and he's drinking by himself, and then he's getting all the different mixed cocktails.
I'm Samantha.
Not you, right, buddy?
But he
have
grabs that
sex
one,
with everybody.
the fucking banana. And he's like, "Oh,
Yep.
look at this
Not
guy!"
us. Not us.
Not
right?
us, right?
Fucking grouper fish. Like I can do this all day. What?
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Next week, my
Can't-
pick. Hey,
Yours.
What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it?
You ready?
Fucking
Yeah.
in there.
You're fucking and it's
Why
not
would God
fucking-
put? No, I'm joking.
A
a
sewage
playground
system.
next to a sewage plant? Yeah.
Go ahead,
If
Steve.
God was a city planner.
I want to thank Greg first for being here this week.
Thank you for having
I
me, sir.
appreciate it. It's
This
always
guy.
great. The Decision Reel at The Decision Reel. You can like, favorite, share, do whatever you want. Enjoy these because they're great episodes. People are missing out. It's the greatest. You wouldn't know. Next week, my pick. You ready?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Please be
The
something
fact that
good.
you only addressed him when you said that makes me feel like
I went like that.
I'm actually
I
not.
went
No,
like
you
that.
looked directly at him and you said it,
focus. Focus.
and I feel like it's not going to be one for me.
I'm going back
In a
to
world where you're mansplained.
in a world. We're going back to what the movies I like and I grew up with.
So
She's sitting there just like
said,
no, you're gonna like
Canada.
it. I could. I'm not going to. We're gonna go with a Jim Carrey great movie that I fucking love, The Mask.
Oh, big one. I'm in. That's a big one.
Smoking.
I just saw it because
That's a great
that
movie.
Jamie Foxx Cameron Diaz movie on Netflix or whatever it is just came out. I just saw an interview with the two of them that the interviewer was telling Cameron Diaz how Jim Carrey said he would do The Mask again.
Maybe I'd like to be on
Like, he
topic
would
and
do
try
it.
to be in the
And
socials of
Cameron
everybody.
Diaz in that movie looks different than every other
So
movie.
they,
that
but
she's
they were
been in.
asking her. They were like,
She
"Would
had weight.
would you do it again?" And she was like, "Are you kidding? I've been writing the coattails of that movie since I started. Yes, I would do it again."
Easily the hottest version of her lives inside that movie.
A smoking.
Smoking.
I think doing this podcast that I'm way too positive on movies, and
Maybe.
you guys are
Maybe.
far more critical.
But you're not judging movies as often as we are.
correct.
Right. We're
Like,
looking at shit every week.
When you
We're
have to
breaking
do it
down-
I
as
wouldn't-
often, you have to like
I wouldn't say that as a
balance
negative
it.
connotation
No.
towards you guys. Like,
No,
Appreciate it.
because y'all have to be a lot more objective than I do, Mister. Come here every fucking so often to be. Yeah, it's
John
fucking
Q,
movie
best
rules.
movie I've ever seen. What?
Best ever, huge movie.
It's the greatest movie ever.
But
Kofefi.
it is. Can we get at least the top three?
You're saying top 3 movies we think of all time.
I just feel like
Yes.
there's no way I can give a
All
top
time.
3 of movies.
While he's
I mean,
going. Fifth Element.
the out is saying,
Yes.
ask
Die
me next
Hard.
week. It'll be different.
No.
That's yeah.
Fifth Element.
Fifth Element.
She got good.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Ooh.
That's top tier for me. And then
I feel like I could have done this for you.
I gotta go comedy because the comedy has to live in there. Liar Liar is my top comedy of all
Really?
time.
Of all time.
All time.
Wow, you heard it.
It is a Jim
We
Carrey.
heard it here. Liar,
Right
liar.
fucking
Over
Okay.
Tropic Thunder.
The pen
Yes.
is blue.
Royal Blue.
The only two,
That's wild, dude.
dude. Liar Liar is so fucking good.
It's a great movie.
I
It
would've
really
got
is.
10.
Dude.
It have to be between that and Tropic Thunder. It
That
have to
movie
be between
fucks.
those two. I think I'm on the Jim Carrey stint. I'm gonna take it back. I think Tropic Thunder would be over top of Liar Liar, but it would be
Like
fucking
barely.
Called
barely.
it.
I think it's
I honestly don't. I don't think I can. To be honest with
Gun
you,
to your
Like,
head
I'm-
right now.
What's your favorite movie of all time? I know mine.
I feel like The Notebook would be in your
No,
shit.
it's not.
No, she's not. She's not what you think.
Don't ever think it.
I don't want to
It's
say
not.
it. Hey, I don't want to make.
Just
I
Don't
don't
ever
want
think
to
it.
make
Just
this
be
sound-
me for a minute.
What comes to you?
I was gonna say I don't want to make this sound weird, but I feel like you're not a girly girl when it comes to movies. Does that make sense? Like
I'm not
you're-
as much
you're
of a
not-
chick
she
flicky.
likes
good
But I'm
movies.
not the
an
sap,
assortment.
not the sappy.
Yeah.
chick
You like a
flickies.
good chick flick, but you're not all,
All right,
about
Steve.
chick flicks.
While she thinks of hers.
I mean, you know what my number
Alien?
one. You know what my number one fucking movie.
Okay,
is.
well,
Back to the
obviously
Future
Back to the
too.
Future,
Back
right?
to the Future. A deuce, motherfucker.
Alien would be. Would it?
Aliens. I'm a good sequel, motherfucker. You ready?
Then T2.
Back to the Future 2.
Jurassic Park?
Aliens. Terminator 2.
I called it. See, look, I
After
called that shit,
Hold on.
dog.
After that, The Lost World. I think Jurassic Park 1 is a better movie, but I enjoy The Lost World more.
Dude, fuck with some T2, dude.
That's good shit.
Just saying.
It's timeless. I just watched it the other
Just
day.
saying. When
It's
they're
good
on
shit.
that motorbike and it's like, whaa, going through the shit. Amazing.
Chill out, dickwad.
I do, but I do feel like it's easier when you start breaking it up into
Have you seen
genres
this, kid?
instead of just
Never
saying.
That's
seen
what
it.
I had to do. That's
Instead of
what I
just
had to
saying
do.
top 3 movies ever, I feel like if you were like, okay, one of your favorite comedies, one of your
All right,
favorite
all right.
rom-coms, one of your favorite horror movies.
Do you want me to help you out?
No, sorry.
Top rom com. Like if you had
Look, great. I
top
got.
rom com, maybe a date night rom com.
That's good, Carl.
Top
Top
one.
gets the goddamn Texas Hold'em. or
Just
whatever.
rom-com.
Full House.
Just rom comedy.
Motherfucker
Number
licks,
one.
licks her face.
Maybe How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
That's a great fucking movie.
Yeah, maybe How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
That's great. All right, well let's do top.
Gay?
No, he's breaking it down. Like he said,
Yeah,
top
yeah, yeah.
one of my
Well, that's
top
what I had to do.
rom-coms.
Top-
That's one of my
top-
top rom-coms.
Top. What about just comedy movie? Because you're big in comedies too.
Nine
right?
Nine. What?
I mean, Forgetting Sarah Marshall,
Sure.
That's up there.
definitely,
Fuck yeah.
definitely. I would just say that one for now. I feel like if I thought too much of it, I'm gonna get.
If I had to pick
Confused.
another genre that I'd like to know that you would be, what about a drama? Top like drama, well, not necessarily drama, but like movies that live in the genre of like this movie would be a drama, kind of, I guess.
Oh yeah, dramas are hard
Movies
because there's so many different emotions you
Yeah,
can
I
feel
know.
with
That's
dramas.
what I'm trying to figure that one out.
I can tell you, A League of Their Own is up there
That's
for
what I was
like
going to get.
yeah.
Movies like that.
for like
Milky-
sportsy movies.
Milky white breasts.
For like
What's she reading back
athletic movies. A League of Their Own and Remember the Titans are like
Sure.
up
Look,
there
that's
for
great.
me.
Amen,
All right,
sister.
Are up
All right,
there.
Barrett, go ahead.
But
100%.
also Jurassic Park is up there for me, just in general with movies.
You tell Mr. Mossbots he ain't getting nothing from me.
Nothing.
All right, Barrett, go. What do you got?
Fucking solid movie. Spaceballs, John Q. Spaceballs, John Q. And suck my fuck.
I never
Suck
heard that. I've never seen that
In a
one.
world where my fucking
Happy
sucked.
Gilmore.
No,
No.
Green Mile.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a big one.
Okay. I'm not ready for this, boss.
Talk
but
about another fucking Debbie Downer of a movie.
Yeah,
God
you're right.
damn.
I don't like that. What do you just like crying?
That's a fucking dude. Tell me Green Mile's on the TV and you're turning it off.
Me?
Bullshit.
100%.
turning it off 'cause I
But
don't
not
wanna
because
cry.
it's bad,
Right.
because I don't want to be sad.
First of all,
Not because it's bad.
He goes-
I don't want to be sad.
can I have some of that soda? Now, why? Why should I give you some soda, Wild Bill? They got a big old pecker.
That's a good reason they get some soda.
Hey, we thought he was doped. We thought he was doped. fucking coffee, walks in the house, and she's all mentally fucked up. She goes, "Come here, you pig fucker."
Tara, you got something? What you got?
Moulin Rouge.
Moulin Rouge is in your top
Ooh,
three
Moulin Rouge
of excellence.
is such a comfort
Okay.
go-to movie
There's
for me.
nothing wrong with that.
Fucking stupid.
Nothing wrong with
So good.
I would chalk it up
So
to
dumb.
Steve's Lost
so
World
good.
2.
It's so
idea.
good musically
something you
and just
enjoyed.
like
Is it like?
theatrically.
Do you like Coyote Ugly as well?
I do like Coyote
That's a great
Ugly.
movie.
It is.
I do like Coyote Ugly.
I think as a white girl, you're not allowed to not like
To
them.
not like. Also, I've already seen Wicked 3 times. And I've cried every time I've
There you
watched
go.
it. I've cried every time I've
Dude, if
watched
I
it.
hear that, fucking, that, oh my god, my kids do it all the time. They nail it, but it's like, dude, every 30 seconds.
But it's so much different. Like hearing the song and then watching her do it in the movie. You're like, oh my god,
I like
heart wrenching.
Okay,
Can't.
my movie Abyssinian Eyes.
I know you're not a musical.
Wizard of
I'd
Oz.
love to be, but
I fucking love Wizard of Oz. One of the best movies of all time. Seriously,
Meh.
bro.
Meh.
Turn on your heart light, Neil. Come on.
I mean,
I think it's
a
also
good
hard
movie.
when you know so many things that went on behind the scenes during that.
Second of
movie.
all,
I was born too late to think that's
Return to
my favorite movie.
Oz.
Weirdly
The other
fucking good, though.
weird
Yeah.
fucking good one.
Yeah.
Everything else, I don't give a fuck. When it comes to, we're beating this to death now.
Oh, they did. Beat it.
Just as
That's Oz, Steve. It's a little different.
dude, Wizard of Oz was an event for families.
You're
You know,
right.
and it was on TV and shit.
No,
You
It
were
was
old
before
enough.
your generation too. It was
but-
long before your generation.
My-
He said,
my
he said
parents
you
loved it.
old.
It's the only thing my parents got along with.
Oh shit!
He said you old bitch.
But I remember when it was on TV. Still, they did that shit up till the late 90s.
It always
Oh, yeah,
came
but
on,
it's
especially
still
like
on. Yeah,
Thanksgiving
TBS.
era, Christmas time. Yeah,
Every other weekend, TBS.
We had no choice. There wasn't no fucking streaming or none of that shit.
What is streaming? I don't know. Anyways, John Q. Good episode. I want to thank Greg again for coming. We're going to wrap this guy up. Next week, The Mask. It's going to be great because our eyes are going to fucking shoot out of our skulls and we're going to talk about craziness and fucking auga. Thank you. Again, thank you, Greg, for coming on. It's
Thank
always
you
a
for having
pleasure.
me.
For sure. We'll have you on again. Tara, thanks for being here too, like always.
Hit the like and subscribe,
See,
motherfuckers.
he knows what's up. He knows what's up. We're gonna share this. It's gonna be a good episode. We're gonna
Ginger
look to the
snaps.
next one. Ginger snaps. Get the snaps.
One
going.
day,
We're spicy.
one day, there's gonna be a band.
We gonna jam.
It's gonna be the Ginger Snaps.
We're gonna jam and agree on
Even if it's just
most of our movies.
Even if it's just duo.
Don't know what the songs will be, but it'll be fine. What's
Crazy.
up for not blondes? Wait, for non-blondes. They're not blonde. They're fucking redhead. We're telling them right now.
We're two non-blondes.
But it play
Oh.
torn tears like, oh, that's my shit. That's my shit. That's my shit.
I like it. Anyways, catch us on the next one next week. The Mask. Thanks for watching, listening. We'll see you. Bye.
Later.